Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome into today's stream. Hopefully everyone's had a good start to their day. Hopefully my gear is working right too. It's very cold here and a lot of things are flashing on my charger, but give me a sec while everything loads in. Looks like it's spinning right now. Should be anyways. Let me know when you guys can hear me. Seems like the colder it is, the worse my gear works, of course. Okay, I can see it. Whoa, dude! Carl! What happened? Oh my god! Dude, it loads it on red? Dude! Carl says, all good. What's up, Kristen? Gakini's well, boss, Shark. Are you for real, man? Hasn't even started yet. Oh my god. I was gonna come down this way to look for leaders. I almost am walking the wrong way now because I'm a little distracted. Dude, that's insane. Thank you, man. You don't have to do that. Becoming an elite member too, which is our top tier, and just casually dropping a hundo before we even hit live. What's up, Kay? Prajal troops. Oh my god. Transfer your shiny Bronzong? Yeah, you definitely should. You don't need that in your life. Dude, one more time. Carl, thank you, man. You're an animal. What's up, Pace? I don't even know what this is. I am out of wits. All of my gear was malfunctioning before because we're in minus 26 or minus 27 today, so all my gear has been breaking. But oh my god. Jay says, appreciate your punctuality. Normal Cat is awake, and what's up, man? Yeah, all my, I don't know, like, you guys haven't told me there's any issues, but all my gear is flashing orange. Like, both my chargers are usually green, and they're flashing orange. So I don't know if that's like a, help, I'm too cold, but usually it mutes my audio when there's issues. We got a Clifton as well. Yeah, Garlic, I mean, today it's gonna be okay until the sun goes down. It's supposed to be minus 32 in a couple hours, which is, I mean, even for me, it's a little bit cold, so we'll do what we can do today. I want to hunt some birds again. I want some redemption. The last time we did a bird grind, we got a shiny bird, so I want to make that happen again. But dude, one more time, massive thank you to the man. I can't, is Carl even real, man? Who does that? Before we even hit live, dropping a hundo. What's up, Klexa? Audio is good, okay. Is the most punctual YouTuber I know, says Kay. Here's the thing. YouTube is kind of like, I appreciate you guys watching. You guys are essentially paying me with your time. So I'm not going to waste your time, right? I don't know. I understand things happen, right? There might be a day that I'm like late by no fault of my own, but I try to always be on time. I don't think there's any excuse for me to be late, you know? That'd just be annoying for you guys, right? Imagine if you guys show up on time and I show up like, 20 minutes late. That's no good. Daniel says, setting 100% luck. My summer warm, oh man. Summer warmth right now I could go for. I am, I said before at the beginning, we're minus 26 or 27 right now. It is a crispy day out. So I wanted to fight this cliff, and then we're going to go for a loop of the city and do some bird hunting because my bird park is completely snowed over. We've been getting about a foot-ish snow consistently every single day. In our let-up days, the next couple days are only going to be like 6 inches a day, which is great. No one likes a time thief? And yeah, Keeney, I already said that. Delete him, man. You're in Canada too, Daniel? Okay, let's get the shield up. I wanted to see if this was a cliff, and it was. I've been finding Arlos all day, man. So, you guys would know if I got one, but I have not got another shiny shadow fish since day one. The university grinding day we drove around to 4 different cities. That was actually insane. That was like a fever dream, man. I was just driving the whole day long, going on highways while the stream was on. I mean, I'm kind of surprised that it didn't completely lag out from driving between cities like that. But we got the fish. You mean penguins aren't real? I've heard this. People have told me birds aren't real a lot of times. Also, snowmobile guys coming this way. There's nowhere for me to go. You're going to hear some zzz in a sec here. But Cliff is mad. We'll see if we start the day off with a golden fish. That would be great. Man, that looks fun. Those guys are just zipping by me in the snow. Actually, that's pretty good they're doing that. They're going to flatten down some snow trails for me, so shout out to those guys. Birds aren't real, guys. A good watch. That kind of sounds like the guy that I ran into the last time on the grind here. The guy that was telling me if there's a person under my phone. That was interesting. But here we go. Not a golden fish. 42. You want a 61. And oh man, that smells just like heavy gas when those things went by. I don't know if you could smell or you could hear them. They weren't super loud snow machines, but they definitely are stinky. Alright, let's get the daily incense cooking. They actually deleted my bird loop here, guys. So in the summertime, for routes, it used to be from here, and I called it bird loop. Wait, lucky loop? No, that's a different one, right? Wait, did they rename it? I called it bird loop. That almost looks like the same route. Because I want to do those today for the Glimmet. Yo, maybe we're okay. Let's do it in reverse. I want to go up that way first, I think. Yeah, okay. Dude, weird. Can they rename my route? I think it was called Lucky Loop before. I named something Bird Loop at one point. So it was a different one, I guess. Because I came here and I looked and I didn't see it. But okay, it's still here. We're good. And actually, part of that original Bird Loop, not just for the Glimmets today, but is where we got our shiny bird last time. A couple of days ago, down that back street. That was so cool, man. I still am in disbelief that happened. But let's cross the road here, get some proper bird hunting going. After a brief message from a 1K egg too. Okay, the score bunny. I'm still kind of shook about what Carl did. It's not often you load up your phone to a color like that. So big thank you again, man. I really don't even know what to say. Okay, looks like we can cross and this guy doesn't run me over. Wow, okay. Well, he's texting, so that's good. Jeez, man. Every time I cross at this light, it's like an optical illusion. You almost get run over. But let's get Kiramon for... let's go with 20 minutes. So last night I was attempting to solo a Tornadus. I didn't know if it'd be possible with a team of white Kirams. And Zacian and also Snowy Weather Boost. For like the ultimate combo of boosts. You can get very close. I had to max out a couple other Kirams to even try. And I was essentially one charge move off every single time I did it. So I think it's just out of reach. I don't think it's possible. Mark says, Dad, good luck in the hunt today. Thanks, man. It should be a good one. I'm just going to try to move as fast as I can today because, yeah, the weather is working against us. It's not blizzarding right now, which is great, but the actual temperature is crazy cold. One of the coldest days. I would say the second coldest day we've grinded this year. That other minus 27 day, I think, was slightly colder with the wind. Just asked me to pull up, says Cad. I'm going to do this Rog and Rolla here, too. I want to get a good Gigalith for the weekend. Mr. Young Goose still haven't pulled this shiny yet. Which, again, it is supposed to be shiny boosted during this time. You're going to be Tom Brady, says Cad. Say one bird today? Or you saw one bird today, flew the coop. Yeah, that's usually how they go, isn't it? Well, let's jump in on this guy. I don't know if anyone wants these. If you guys want these, I can actually lobby them. Otherwise, I'll just smash them quickly just for time's sake. Alright, cool. Brendan, last night there was... I mean, we didn't really get anything on the stream. I'm kind of... I try to be anyways more of a quality over quantity guy. I don't want to post anything that's just trash for the sake of posting, right? So, yesterday was actually the first day I didn't post a short in my entire YouTube career. I've never had a day where I don't post a short before. But it's essentially because I didn't think anything was good enough. I don't want to waste your guys' time, right? If I post something, I want it to be interesting, I want it to be cool. There's nothing worse than you watch a video by somebody and you're like, yo, you just posted this for the sake of posting it, right? So, yesterday was an odd day off, but I like to keep it that way, man. I don't want to be posting garbage. Hey, Marissa, what's up? Got Devil in the house, too. Good to see ya. That's absolutely insane. I don't want to grind on this cold weather you have. Yeah, I mean, usually minus 10 is one thing, but minus 26 like today, she's crispy. And not shiny 667. Interesting, okay. Could that be good? Someone told me the hundo. I've already forgotten it, though. Yeah, pretty trash. Got to use those free MP, though. Alright, let's get a star piece down. And we have to keep a very close eye on my Kyurem time. As soon as that expires, gotta pop Dialga ASAP. Hundo 688, okay. That's what we're going for. Collection's full. Oh, we're gonna have to do some housekeeping. I had to run and like do a bunch of errands before this. I was gonna go through my bag and I didn't have time. I literally barely got back on time to start it, so might have to do that at some point today. But yeah, we'll go up this way. Garlic with a 2 says, Caton and Nikki are watching. Hi, Caton. What's up, Caton? Thanks for watching, man. Hope you're having a good day. And thank you for the 2. You don't have to do that. But it might bring in the bird luck. I have it on high alert that we're going to see another bird today. I don't know if it'll shine. We've never actually had back-to-back shiny bird days, I don't think. I got 2 shiny birds in the same day, but as far as like back-to-back days, I don't know if we've had that. Yo, what's up, Tin? Was trying to type. Some reason it says I'm not a sub. You can't solo tornadoes. Yeah, dude, it's a new glitch. YouTube is just horrendous. And yeah, I'll take your word for it. I mean, I tried for, oh, there we go. The blue nose hairless hot dog. That's a good start to the day. As we airball him. All right, now I'm happy again. But yeah, Tin, like I was gonna say, I tried for 40 minutes, man. I got within like 1 charge move with Zacian Effect and Snowy Weather Boost. But, yikes. Those are some stinky IVs. Not too good. What's up, Jay? They really want to milk our wallets hard with the event coming up? Oh, dude, yeah, Jay. I've pretty much just told them they can have my paychecks from now on. Might as well cut out the middleman, right? That event's gonna be sick. Dude, that black and, not black and white, the gold and silver backgrounds are growing on me. They kind of look like Game Boy, man. What app do you use for the instant catches and spins? So it's actually called the Go Plus, Carl. So it's a Bluetooth device, like a real device you buy. Hooks up to your game, and you can have it spin your stops or catch or whatever. But they're very expensive now. I think they discontinued them, and now they're like 200 bucks. Well, 200 bucks Canadian, which is, I don't know for you guys, not as much. But apparently there has been data mines for a new Go Plus coming out that it's going to be software. I think it's going to be like a monthly subscription though. So I don't know how I feel about that. Oh yeah, Jay. Dude, you know what is stinky though? How are they going to give everything its legacy move? And Dialga and Palkia still just have a chance. I don't know, man. Like, Groudon getting P-Blades, Ho-Oh with Sacred Fire, etc. so on. And Dialga and Palkia, they're like, well, maybe you'll get it. That's stinky, man. It's one day. Make it guaranteed. I don't know. Not to whine too much, but that's just kind of my two... Dude, Jinx. Chill. Interesting? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it yet. Well, ooh. Okay, I was like, that looks kind of interesting. My first one on a route. With the bounce back. Everything's attacking today. The odds are not in your favor? Do you play Nintendo Switch Legends ZA at all? Wow. That's good. Our first limit on the routes runs. That's what pros do. Yeah, dude, Jay, I don't know how I feel about that. Also, too, like, they're giving you the legacy moves on, like, the Kanto Birds, which I think Multi kind of benefits from that. Most of them don't get too much of a... They're not too relevant from having their move, let's just say. Yo, what's up, Kim? The legend Kim. Think you blew Caden's mind. You came out of the TV. Hey, I appreciate them watching. Maybe they'll get into play in this game. I mean, for Nikki's sake, hopefully not, because it's very expensive. The bird should, oh, dude, yeah, Tin, you're right, because, like, they have been around before. Shadow Lugia and Shadow Ho-Oh are coming. Oh, man, yeah, 100%. So, the last time the Kanto Birds were in Shadow form, you couldn't remote raid them, and it was a huge pain. I used to, like, organize my friends to meet up on weekends, because it was only Saturday and Sunday, and no remote raids. So I used to take down those raids with my friends, and then you run into gems, and you're like, all right, like, what do we do now? Go fight 1,000 rockets or go home? So yeah, I'd love those to come back. That is a very good point. Let's check for hundos, just in case. Oh yeah, last night, I think a few of you guys were in this raid with me. I think Marissa was, Rachel was, I know Garlic was. Anyways, the purifiable hundo. Another one for the collection. Dude couldn't have shined, could he? That's asking too much. Yeah, Tin, I agree, man. Over 110 on Lapras? Okay, I'll stop whining then, Jay. At least I have some. 110's crazy. That's cuckoo bananas, man. What's this for? Ooh, tempting. I'm trying to be good with not remoting, like, random garbage until the weekend, because I kind of want to go hard on the Ho-Ohs. The Youngie. Marissa says, nice. I knew you'd like that. I saw the CP was a 1490. Like, before I purified it. I'm like, yo, this is purifiable. And I even recorded my big letdown, which was very painful for me. Why? Yo, make this guy be shiny at least. I'm kind of sick of seeing him. I think Shadow Galvantula has, like, a tiny bit of play in PvP, but make him shiny, man. Come on. What's up, Heavy? And here comes the thick snow. This street is gonna suck to walk down. Anything that's got thick snow is like, I've said before, it's almost like your body weighs 4 times as much walking through. It's super tough. You got one, Carl? Nice. Yeah, 137 for you though, right? That makes sense. I think that's like probably 200-ish bucks in Canadian play money. Oh no, Kay, don't do it. She even said time to break my heart. You know it's gonna be bad then. You know what? I feel like we should go down this street. I don't know why. This side street, it's like this little church parking lot I'm in here too. I saw a multi recently. But I want to give this other side street some love. Yeah, 76K. You feeling okay? It's usually like minus 100 from you always. Or like best case scenario, like 13%. Got ourselves a diaper baby in here, which is great. I am hatching a couple of the new eggs. Not too many. I don't think these eggs are super worth it. So here's the thing. The young goose, Diglett are boosted, right? Dino Bagon Larvitar, sick. To my knowledge, they're not boosted. So, like, is it worth hatching a 7K egg for a 1 in 500 chance? I would probably say no, right? We're hatching some 12Ks too, but I still want to go at any eggs that get released in the game that are decent, but I don't think those ones are worth going super hard on. What's up, Jan? Bird the next 4 minutes, says Brad. Really? Bold call. Oh, I forgot that's part of my route, though. Sometimes you can trick your route if I go close enough, because I'm going adjacent to it. I'm going to be walking up this street. I'm not used to doing that one. I don't usually focus on routes too much, man, because they're kind of stinky. Like, usually routes don't really give you any bonus, and then they kind of, like, obstruct which way you have to go. If you dip one way to go do a raid, it gets messed up. So I did forget about that. We'll see if it still tracks. It might. Every now and then it does. You think in the next 10 to 15 minutes? I just hope we see one today. Last time it was, what, 3 hours in? No birds for 3 hours and then a shiny one? That was actually crazy. Kay's feeling better. I'm glad to hear that. The one Lucario spawn I got was peak. Yeah, so Lucario's going to be part of that pass coming up too for the, I think it's the Road to Kalos tour. I think it says it has a special mega background or something like that. I'm kind of curious to see what that's going to look like. Yeah, our route is tracking. You can see how it's slowly turning blue as we go. I think we'll be fine. Didn't get the new mon. Dude, Brad, I found one already and it ran away. I like flicked a ball at it while I was reading the chat and it ran away. So that's how much of a pro I am. Imagine Mega Lucario Z. I don't know when we'll see that in the game. Kind of a little bit disappointed we didn't get even Dragonite for Kalos. I mean, maybe we still will. But that would have been cool, man. I'd be down for those. They're rare for no reason. Yeah, because you told me they have a Mega, or will have a Mega, right? But in the meantime, not super relevant to go after, right? What is the big bonus to getting those? Get the evolution for the dex? Other than that, I don't see too much point. Oscar 10, I think? I think so. I got like, I think I got to like 2350 elo, and then started getting destroyed. And then all the pros came in, they're like, yo man, you suck, switch your team. Which, as you guys know, once you get to the high elos, tougher players. We got a 5 and 2 12s going in. Let's see what happens. Number 1's going to be the Snommer. Number 2, the Chicken Baby. And last but not least, ah, come on, man. This thing is teasing me. It's a bad one, not female either. Snom, you're just in time. We just hatched you. Hey, what's up, Jim? Yeah, I mean, there kind of is a lot of raids, Tin. Like, I feel like they looked at it, and they're like, oh, we're lacking legends for Kalos. So they, like, overcompensated by having a gazillion other things going on. I don't know. It'll still be fun, I think. I'm looking forward to it. Jan was 69%. Nice. All right, let's hop in on this guy. Another Rog and Roll. I'll leave it open for a second in case you guys want this. Yeah, Tin, I kind of agree. I feel like some people are going to be more hyped for, like, the road to Kalos more than the actual event. It really depends how much you value Xerneas and Yveltal in the backgrounds and stuff. I'm excited for the Mega Knights event while we're there, though, because, like, Marissa had a good point. A shiny Zard or a Sceptile with an LA background, that'll be sick. I'm actually really down for that. Assuming they're not full odds, or, like, you know what I mean, full Mega odds. If they're 1 in 64, that's going to be, like, given passes away. Yeah, lunch, it must be nice. Jim, I think it's great. I think it's going to be an awesome event. So last year, if you remember, we had the same type of deal for you, Nova. And I think it was, what, Genies, Genesect. What are the other ones? I forgot. Either way, it was okay for the Road 2 last year, but nothing as good as this. Yeah, I think it was the genies in the other forms. They don't love us that much? Jan says Mega Knight. Yeah, so the Kalos Tour, the in-person event from 6 to 8 at the actual Rose Bowl, you can play an event for the first time ever called Mega Knights. It's all Mega Mons, and there's actually spawns too. There's like, you can get Charizard spawns in the wild, so we'll see how it is. I'm going to play it on the Friday, I think. And here we go. Oh! Yo, isn't it 688 for the hundo? This guy's got to be good. Also, this is a bird spot, so catch, man. Hold on. It's a Sableye. Let me see. What's that going to be? 96? Perhaps? Oh, yeah, 96er. Okay, we'll keep that for now. I'm probably just going to use, like, free MP on these, because I want to go hard on the weekend for the ho-hos. But dang, not bad. Decent. Also, wait, is Aaron here? I was trying to cross back there. Aaron's in the house. How did I miss that, man? I'm always trying to not get run over by dummies in the city. Aaron the legend. That needs no introduction. You guys know how crazy Aaron is. 667, of course. I got that one earlier today. I kind of feel like I have to take layers off. Is that crazy to say? I was like super cold before, but there's no wind on this street, so I'm kind of overheating now. There's nowhere to put my layers. I have, let me count. I only have 4 coats on today, which is light bundling for Canada. But by, I think, 5:30, supposed to be minus 31. That's going to be rough. Sableye. I'm kind of liking these spawns. Obviously shiny boosted, dust boosted, all that stuff. And literally freaking everywhere. Yo, while I'm at this light, let me clean some stuff out here. If I do this and tack on even that for now, sure. I did a bad job bag clearing the last couple days. It's a balmy 17 outside. That's like shirts off weather in Canada, man. I can't wait to have good weather again. I feel like everyone here takes it so for granted. People are like, oh, it's so hot outside. And then all of a sudden we have like minus 20 for ages. How are we gonna be shiny boost for the weekend? It'd be a 1 in 20. I'm trying to like catch this as I walk across the street and he's being a pain. But yeah, I don't think it'll be 1 in 10 because that's for raid days, right? So raid days, with like a 3-hour event, those are the ones that are usually 1 in 10. I think that Ho will just be a regular legendary odds. Alright, cool dude, what's up? Got Syed in the house too. Good to see you. There's a bird off the incense there, but it's a metal bird. The Scarm. Weirdly enough, I've been seeing people really hyped about this mega when it comes out. A few people at the university told me like they want to start trading to get the Shundo of that. I don't know how good it'll be. I mean, it's a flying and steel type, which can be good for like catch candy, like a unique typing. I don't think it'll be that good though. I could be wrong. You're gonna duel the metal bird? So the spot that we got our shiny bird last week is up here. So it's part of this loop. That's kind of why I wanted to do this, so we can look for the glimmets and go through the most recently hot bird spot. Mr. Litton. But otherwise, this event, if you don't have Diglett or Yungoos, I guess a good opportunity to get those. But very much in my eyes, a filler event. Releasing a new Mon that can't be shiny yet. I think that hunting birds is probably the most interesting thing I'll do during this event. Where am I? I'm in Canada. Well, I'm in Canada, and again, we got minus 26 or 27 right now. And by nighttime, it's going to be bleak. Under minus 30 is always rough. Mr. Young Goose. Let's take down this guy. Lots of traffic today, too. Usually on these really cold days, people kind of chill on traveling places, but not today. Must be some kind of event going on in town. You could tell by the accent. Really? I mean, some people can, some people can't. I don't know. Dude, there's people that live here that have like a super Canadian accent. But maybe I do too, I don't know. Hey, what's up, Carrie? Good to see you. We have 3 of us in on this one. We got Carl and Kat. How's the luck been today, Carrie? Anything cool to report? My chat phone, I've really noticed, has been taking a beating lately. It's not wanting to charge on like a daily basis now. I've been buying new cables every couple days thinking it's that, switching up my chargers. But I think it just, the bottom line is, it does not like minus 20. Because it started doing that as soon as we got this like extreme cold. Need more rock candy, says Kat. People tell you have a Dutch accent. Antonio says, stay warm, I'll try, man. Stay amazing? What's up, Rutra? All right. We're blasting this guy. Dude, the Gigalith is a fantastic looking shiny, so by no means do I think this will be an easy one to get. But if you do get it, Dynamax shiny Gigalith is pretty sick. Underrated shiny. You're from Finland and it's minus... Yeah, I was gonna say, you understand then. Antonio, good to see ya. You're just in time for a shiny. Just kidding, it's a 673. Well, frick. You got 2 of them from Max Monday. Dude, 2 shinies? That's crazy. How do you get Zacian Dynamax? So it's actually not Dynamax. It is just regular, but according to like the main series games and stuff, you can use them in Dynamax format. So it never actually Dynamaxes, but you can use it in battles, if that makes sense. That and the Zama and the Eternatus you can use like that. Carrie says, guess what? Got a Hundo Stantler. Like a purified Hundo or Shadow Hundo? I'm assuming you mean that from those raids. I've been trying to find those Stantler raids. They're just really tough to come across. For some reason. Either way, it's cool. Marissa already claimed one of them says 10. Oh, dude, here we go. Bird, imagine? Come on. Not a shiny one. Still have Kyurem running, though. That's a great start, man. There was a lady carrying groceries I was walking by, and she was just going to be spilling those if I got a shiny. Here's the Kuno. Carrie says purifiable. Still nice. All right, man. Let's land a decent throw in this guy. This is a new bird spot. The city paying off. I don't think I've seen a bird around here. Birdito Maximicio. Also, it kind of always throws me off throwing at this with Iceburn on. I don't love how it like narrows the circle like that. All right, here we go. The great throw. Come on. Not even gonna think about it, and gone forever. Okay. Well, that's very rude. I mean, even running. Technically, Kieran was on when we found the bird. Maybe not when I threw, but dang. 1 bird in. You know what? I fully didn't expect to catch him. After getting a shiny as our last bird, I'm not going to get that greedy. But let's throw on some Dialga. It is a fantastic sign, though, for the day. Because as you know with the Daily Incense, it can be very feast or famine. You either see everything or you see nothing. So an early bird is a fantastic sign that we're going to have a great day. He did not even think about that. Those are the worst. Like, actually, I don't know. What would you rather have? A bird that rolls twice and looks good and then runs? Or one that doesn't even consider it? Like, that bird already made up his mind. He was already judging me before I threw at him. Either way, that's great. I'm happy to see a bird. Back-to-back shiny Kunos would have seemed illegal. Although, like, when you look at it in the sense of I was 65 encounters since my last shiny bird before the one we got a couple days ago, we have built up some RNG. Hey, Goat, what's up, man? Just missed an Articuno, a heartbreaker. He's probably still, well, he's definitely still in here. And kind of a big CP, I guess, too. I've been noticing, though, that even when I run into, like, level 1 birds, by no means a guaranteed catch. I've still never caught a level 1 bird without a Master Ball. So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like all of them are essentially almost the same catch rate, unless you get, like, a 3,000 CP. Back-to-back shiny Kunos would have broke my heart, says Goat. I know, it's like the people on my my YouTube videos comments. People are like, yo, man, it's because Niantic loves him. It's like, man, Niantic does not even know who I am. And if they do know me, they don't like me. They don't give me anything. I'm like grinding out here in like minus 25. People are like, yo, bro's so lucky to see birds. Hey, what's up, Crude? We're going to see another bird today. I'm calling it. This is like an OG bird loop, which again, I'm only running because it's technically a route. Oh, there we go. The green boy. Getting some boosted shinies to start the day. We got the hairless hot dog, and now we're getting the gremlin. Perhaps. He wants to eat a gold berry, I think. Am I doing raids? Yeah, I usually do whenever I see him. I don't think I've ever had a day where I'm like, ew, I don't like raids. Gonna take all Stantler, says Carrie? I hope I find some. So I've been noticing, I don't know about you guys, but it seems like only certain gyms get those shadow raids. Stink. Absolute stink. Back to back. No blue on the hot dog. But yeah, I was saying before, like, it seems like the same raids in my city always get the shadow ones, and the other ones always seem to get, like, the regular legendaries. I'm not sure if that's just random RNG always paying off that way, but it definitely seems like some of the gyms have, like, a game plan of which raids they get. Like, a couple of the ones behind me there, they have yellow eggs now. They're usually always legendaries. I want to see a magic trick, says Goat. I do like magic. I'm kind of scared, though. Sableye the Goat? Sableye looks like a crack addict? I don't know. The ones I see around here don't look like a green gremlin. They look a little bit more haggard than that for sure. We got the Slugmaballs. Yo, what's up, Soapy? Oh, here we go. Let's not blow it this time. The last one of these ran away. I guess we'll go with the silvers. Just because they're kind of rare to find. But goat with 12 months says, ta-da, dude, thank you for 12 months, man. I noticed the golden Gary when you popped in here. But thanks for supporting the channel for a year already. That's actually insane. Show some love for Goat and Carrie as well. The 12-month gang. Dang, that's wild. I know I say it very often, but I truly mean it. I wouldn't be doing any of this stuff without you guys. Huge big shout out to the members, making it possible for me to grind on a daily basis and go to events and raid days and everything else. So, sincerely thank you so much. Goat says Carrie twins. I'll make your... Wait, what, Pad? I don't even know if I want to read that one. I don't understand. You can see this route is kind of odd up here because I cut it off there when I made this one. Not only because it seems like the birds stop there, but my network gets very spotty up that way. So it looks kind of weird. We'll cross here. What's up, Boom? Kind of same old as far as weather in the winter to be expected here. I think with the wind chill, it's around minus 26, 27, something like that. But later on today, it's supposed to be way colder. So these are the good times. But how you been, Boom? Kay says BT's married. I was going to say, I saw the part about the hot dog. I don't understand the other part, though. Weird route, yeah. That's what I was explaining. So I used to see birds at this stop, like this Pokestop, but if I go further up than this, the network just completely drops. So, kind of selfishly so, when I made this route, I'm like, I'm just going to turn around here. Oh, it's already paid off with the bird, though. You can keep that, says Boom. Yeah, it's insane, isn't it? I mean, I don't know. I'm staying warm enough right now, but it is crazy. Let me get one more spawn. We'll pop into Roggenrola. Turn around. Mr. Raltz Arena with no blue head. Yo, been kind of lucky, though. 2 perma-boosted shinies. Well, boosted for the event anyways. And a bird so far. Not too bad. I'm wasting my time then, says Jan. I mean, never say never. There's always a chance. Do I transfer hundos and shinies? I transferred some shinies yesterday. I don't transfer hundos, though. At some point, I'll probably have to. But I currently only have 520-ish hundos. Which is still a good amount. But when they start to really burden my storage, I'll have to make some tough calls. For now, though, I mean, I try to keep all my hundos, good or bad. We got Rachel in the house, too. What's up? How you enjoying the new house? That's gotta be awesome. It's gotta be a good feeling. I'll take a shot. BT, a date won't hurt, says Goat. Oh my god. I mean, we can talk next time I see you. You can maybe twist my arm, man. Alright, the 2 of us going in. Cat is hunting these like crazy. Yeah, I can't believe how busy it is in this area. I guess it's like the first day that like highways have been open here, because for those that don't know, in Canada a lot of times we have like severe storms. They're worried about people like dying on the highways with the weather being really bad, so they'll close down major highways. People can't really travel or anything. And then I guess the days they open it, everyone's making up for lost time. You're from India. Good to see you, man. I think I recognize the name. After the first couple hundo transfer, you don't even think of it anymore. Tin's trying to tell me to rip the band-aid off. I think I have transferred a couple hundos by accident, but for right now, I can't do it. Need the hundo of the shiny. Party at Rachel's house? Yeah, I'm on my way. I'll be there tomorrow, Marissa. I have to Canadian bless the place. Come on. Not shiny 661. Well, frickety frick. It's insane. As soon as I walk down this way, and there's like a tiny bit of wind, it's night and day. Like, it's actually crazy amount colder here now. Also, there's construction up here. You can see how my route goes up and then turns to the left. I think it'll still count if I go down this side street. We did that before and it still counted. Because I kind of want to be able to bypass the construction up here. Alright, what's up, Leo? Is Canadian Blessing tossing maple syrup all over? Essentially, yeah. It's pretty much where I just pull up in like a plaid jacket and I'm like, oh my god, what a neat house. This is freaking sweet. Let me go wash my hands before supper. And then we eat a bunch of maple syrup and stuff. That's pretty much the Canadian Blessing. And of course I bring my axe to chop fresh firewood to heat the place. Sending love. All right, thanks. Thanks for popping in, Go. Good to see you, man. I hope you've been well, and thanks again for the 12 months. That's crazy. Got the Wooloo that's not the black sheep. It's also crazy that, like, minus 10 weather, you usually have, like, your nose run constantly outside, but when it gets to, like, be past minus 20, your nose kind of freezes. So you can't really use your nose to breathe anymore, but at least it doesn't run. So that's good. BT rides his moose to give Canadian blessings? Pretty much, Kamal, yeah. If my moose isn't in the shop, at least. You know what's insane? I was driving in, like, a blizzard the other day, and I saw these dudes on horse and buggy. Like, with like a newborn baby in the carriage, and they didn't even look worried. I'm like, man, I'm stressing out being in a truck right now. Dudes are literally driving a horse with like steel wheels. People are built different around here, man. YouTube being silly, yeah, Leo, YouTube is, I don't know. I don't want to get into it too much. They go through phases where they love you and recommend you, and then other times, I've had friends tell me, they're like, yo, did you stop streaming? I'm like, no, pretty much every day. They're like, oh, I can't find your channel anymore. And they've been subscribed for like a year. It's just, YouTube's silly, man. I just do my thing and don't really focus on it because YouTube is pulling shenanigans sometimes. Yo, what's up, Toad? BT's moose grinding? Dude, moose are scurry, man. That is the #1 scariest animal I would say that we have here. They're not really in my part, like they're a couple hours north of me usually. But if you run into those, you'll know it. But yeah, it looks like our route is counting. You can see how that other line is going blue. That's good. Because, yeah, there's construction on the other side of the road. Hey, Kason, what's up, man? And our Gary's just walking along. I don't have a poffin on him today, but it's fine. He'll slowly get there the old-fashioned way. Mr. Mudkip. Low-key gonna do my local park route. Do the Daily Incense. I'll have my phone on the split screen. Nice. Yeah, a lot of people do that. They'll kind of grind and keep me open, and then we can essentially play together, but good luck, man. And a 12K going in. 12K gives us the Strudel. I hate this thing. A big-eyed dummy is what he is. Also, we want, what, 720, I think? I'm pretty sure the hundo for this is 720. So, from field research to get this, you're looking for Explore 3 kilometers. I haven't kept the Explore 1 kilometer yet. I think that might be Diglett and Young Goose. Yeah, it's okay. Decent. Gary deserves a bottle cap? You can't, because he's a shadow. So if you could bottle cap shadows, I would have already. Probably would have went with my, like, shadow ho if you could. 720 is correct? Okay. Now we know for science. And oh man, I'm regretting taking layers off. Let's put layers back on. I have my bag, like, halfway open, so I can, like, reach in and put layers on. Oh yeah, that's better. I don't know what I was thinking. I somehow was overheating and it's minus 26, and now my ears are frozen, man. Got that spoinky pig. Come on, more birds. Right here is our shiny bird from a couple days ago. So coming up on a big spot. The Slugma again. But yeah, I'm kind of excited. Like, it's the end of January, right? So I have, like, another 3 weeks to survive of bad weather until my life is back to normal for grinding again. Because in 3 weeks, it'll be Kalos Tour. And by the time I get back from Kalos Tour, it should be around the beginning of March. So I have to survive this atrocious minus 20, minus 30 weather for, like, another month. I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. I really hope it's going to work out that way. You're so lucky to get shiny birds? Yeah, kind of. I mean, you have to put in the time. I always use this analogy. If I see, like, a gym bro that's super ripped, I don't look at him and be like, yo, bro's lucky he's got muscles. It means he puts a lot of time in. Of course there is luck in RNG, but you wouldn't believe how much time and grinding goes into seeing shiny birds. Sometimes hundreds in between. 686, yikes. So multi, I'm gonna be doing the whole event, but my actual park day will be on Friday. Looks like there's no crossing this road, oh my god. Yeah, so there's 2 Kalos tours, but I'll be going to the one that's in the United States. Won't be traveling too far abroad for the other one. I mean, I could have, but it's way more expensive, and all my friends are going to LA, so makes more sense. Alright, he's lost our business. You called into work? I'll see you in 2 hours? Wait, you called into work, I'll see you in 2 hours? I don't get it. Ditto Whismer? I was thinking that too, could be. I'm trying to cross the road here, man. I try to, like, pay the most attention I can when I'm crossing, which sometimes means I'll miss something in game, but I've been run over too many times. I'm on, like, high alert. You have a 709 Glimmet. Nice. That ran away, which makes me think it could have been a Didippotamus, perhaps. Maybe. No hundos or nundos yet, but this street right here, this is where our bird came from a couple days ago. I'm very excited. If the light ever changes, we'll see what's on the other side. I was gonna go cross. That's when I looked up before, and then like 3 people ran the red light and I missed the light. So it's changing again, but that's so annoying. Yeah, Leo, you do. So if I go to Kiram's and what's the location background? I think it is. It should be similar to this. Oh my god, if I could type, my fingers are frozen. It should be similar to looking to this. Might be the same one again, I'm actually not too sure. But that'll be essentially the kind of background you get from going to that event, which is really cool. I kept a bunch of these like non-shinies, and now and then people ask for them in trades. I didn't get too many shinies with the background last year. I did like 300 raids while I was there, and I think got 4. Like, shinies that had the background, that is. Park Day Saturday. Meet up with you on Sunday if possible. Yeah, so I'll be around Santa Monica, like around the pier area for Saturday and Sunday. But yeah, I'm sure I'll see you, man. I mean, worst case scenario, you could just pop the stream open for a second and be like, oh, he's here or whatever. I'm kind of hoping I have a few other plans to hopefully have better network this year. Last year was very bad network, but I think I know why. Let's evolve this guy, which can give us an Eevee to Dene. I think Togedemaru is some other random stuff in here. Mystic 7s in Santa Monica? I mean, sometimes. I see him at events sometimes. I don't usually go and say hi. I'm doing my own thing. Last time people were in my stream in New York, they're like, yo, you just passed him. I'm like, well, yeah, but he's streaming and so am I. I don't really want to go and be like, oh my god, will you sign my butt, you know? Maybe next time, but I kind of just do my own thing when I'm there. Another Diglett. What about you? Randomly traded your brother a Hundo Kyurem. It's his first Hundo Legendary? That's crazy, man. That's actually sweet. Yo, this is a big CP. No butt signatures. I don't know if he'd be down for it anyways. I bet you he's never been asked that before. People probably asked him to like sign Pokemon cards. Probably never been asked by another adult male to sign his butt. This is, wow, terrible. What's the top CP for this? Okay, so a Hundo would be like the 19s-ish, probably. Interesting. The number 1 Go player, you think it's Brandon Tan? Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say, man. It depends, like, how you play the game. I don't know. There's a lot of people that play, even people that don't make videos that are very, very good at the game or grind the game hard. Alright, good luck, Snom. Go get them birds. My fingertips are so frozen that I'm just, like, pretty much straight thumb throwing. So it's a miracle that we're even hitting Pokemon at this point. This gives us the Yamp. BT's the best no one ever was. I like this Jan person. BT's number 1, said Marissa. Kristen says that you guys are a little bit biased. I mean, maybe at snow grinding. It's hard to say, though. I feel like, not to use it as a crutch, but I feel like I don't get to grind, like, portions of the year as hard as I want to based on weather and stuff, right? Which, again, is by no means, like, an excuse. It's just sometimes I literally can't play the game. They close the highways. And here we go. We got 3 7Ks going in. Let's see it. Number 1's going to be the Hairless Hot Dog. Number 2 is the Larvitar. Number 3. Frick, man. I gotta be like everyone on the internet. Be like, yo, bro, I hatched 3 eggs, no shundos. Can you believe that? I know you're laughing probably, but I see that comment all the time. People are like, yo, bro, I did 10 raids with no shundo. I'm like, yep, that makes sense. Number 1's BT. You guys are, I don't know, man. You guys are biased. I like it. Let's open some more nifty gifties. Which, dude, I opened like 10 gifts before to get 3 eggs. So hopefully we don't have a bad drop rate again. Especially when I'm running the Daily Incense. I'm gonna open 1 more to be safe. And Sableye. That is not shiny. Shundo Craze is ruining the game? I don't know. I mean, like, for me, I'm still like a relatively new player, you could say. If we go look at my stats and stuff, they're decent. But, I mean, I started playing 2.5 years ago. So for me, I still love chasing Shundos. Mr. Dunsparce. What about you? Another boosted shiny over here. We're about to finish the first loop of our little bird loop here, our route, and we'll set it up again. It paid off. I mean, we got one bird. If I see one bird per pass, that's pretty successful. Nothing wrong with getting shundos. If it happens, it's great. Yeah. I mean, you got to play the game wanting shundos, but being cool not getting them. Because, yeah, people are very upset when they don't have good results sometimes. What's up, Guppy? Here for the costume Pikas? You definitely are. Yo, they did not plow this street. This is some rough walking. It's like probably 2.5 feet of snow right here. Which is not cool. Solgaleo Lunala can't be shiny, yeah. Here's the thing though. Until last year, you couldn't even raid them. You had to get a Cosmog, either traded it from a research. So still kind of like a big win that you can even get them in high numbers, I'd say. Yeah, I'm really not all in on these eggs. We'll keep hatching a few of them, but I don't know how I'm feeling about them. I'm not going to go all in like 400 eggs like we usually do for like the 2K events and stuff. Not only because they're 7Ks and they're capped, but I don't believe that these eggs are as strong as the other eggs. You started 2 months ago. The game is still fresh and new for you. No Didopotamus. Yeah, Marissa, that'll be sick. I wonder when we're going to get that. It makes me really regret not getting rid of, but evolving my Cosmogs. Because that's kind of rare now. Everyone evolved their Cosmogs to fuse them before you could raid for Solgaleo and Lunala. So having those, not that it's like really useful, but you could debate kind of rare now. Got the Sneezy. Our route's going to be ending here in a sec. See if we get ourselves a cell, perhaps. Sun and Moon. What about Sun and Moon? We got the nose pass. Still need one more. After all this time, I don't have that family done. There is a cell there. Yo, better be 3. It's 2, okay. I mean, he met me halfway. Look at this grunt. That's a handsome looking grunt right there. You can tell he works out. He's lean. Let me get one more spawn. I'll see what the grunt is. The slug my balls to finish off. Alright, what do you have, sir? Yeah, Marissa, I mean, I hope they do too. I feel like they're not going to, though. A part of me is thinking that they're going to make them not shiny again. Hey, Composer, what's up, dude? Should be the end of the route here. Right? Perhaps? Alright, we completed our route. Gary's going to be very happy. Gary loves going on walks. Long walks on the snowy beach. OGs know about slug my balls? Okay, let's set it up again. We got like, what, 4? No, not even. 3 Glimmets on that entire route, and one of them ran away. So you could debate probably not really worth it, but I'm going to go for it again because we did see a bird. Oh my god, holy traffic here, man. I don't know how much you guys can hear the cars whizzing by, but it's crazy. Ooh. Is that a Stanty? Yeah, let's do it. Are you talking about the future thing? What do you mean the future thing? The tour. So the tour, the Kalos tour, if that's what you mean, is coming at the end of February. So the in-person event will be on the 19th. And I think that the global starts, I want to say the 28th. I'm not actually sure. Sweet, man. Well, let's get our boy in here. We got a lot of familiar faces. Mr. Dev's in here. Hopefully, Garlic says wait for me. I already readied up. I hope you make it. I'll see if I can back out. I might be able to. If I do this, it should still let me, I think. Maybe? I don't know. I might have messed it up. Yeah, let me see if I can RSVP it for you. And then we'll do it when it comes, just so you don't miss it. But yeah, hopefully Dev's been well. I miss Dev. Alright, it's been sent. Can I have Pokemon? Yeah, you just load up the game. You can go anywhere in the world, and they're just ripe for the plucking outside. They're all over the place. Also, I heard that there's going to be an update where they're testing a new feature in the States, adding a bunch of new Pokestops in, like, rural areas. The Glimmet, okay, that's more like it. A weather-boosted boy. But yeah, us in Canada are like, yeah, no Pokestops for us? You're replying to a stupid email. You gotta tell your work, like, not to impose on your Pokemon time. They should know that by now. I'm keeping all these for trades, by the way, if you're wondering why I'm starring those. You have no spawns at your house? Try to nominate some stuff, man. Try to get some Pokestops flowing. I mean, some places you can't do anything, right? But you'd be surprised. Some places you could really make a lot better by making a handful of nominations. Daytime and nighttime stops. Wonder what that's gonna look like. Day and nighttime stops. I wish they'd make raiding overnight, man. If they had 24-hour raids, this game would be totally different. Nice, the light actually changed. Wow. Getting kind of lucky, dude. I can't believe the traffic here today. Oh my god. I've said it a few times. Every time I look up, there's like 100 cars waiting to turn. Crazy. Let's race for a shiny bird? Alright, man. I've been trying to catch one for like an hour. Yeah, Kristen, hopefully they give you some. They said something about like bus stops, like street corners and bus stops. Whatever that means, I don't know. It's a good thing though. I mean, like for rural players that have to play research days and stuff, game changer having some stops. Yeah, Carrie, it looks sick. I don't have that one yet. I've been raiding a lot of the Lapras, but I already have Lappy. I don't have the Stantler. Come on, give us a bird. Our bird was actually like here, the other side of the loop, which is a new spot. But this corner's pretty good. Of course, all G-Bird Avenue's good. Yo, that was a Houndoom. Yo, be blue. Oh, that would have been awesome. I've still never got this off the Daily Incense. You're in a work meeting, a lot of voices in my ear. Buy, sell, buy. I don't know what you do. That could be irrelevant. Work stuff. What do I say that's going to be work stuff related for Tin's work? Yeah, we'll run it up the flagpole and we'll have Cindy put a loop on it and send it back. And we'll meet with Arnold next week. And hopefully he can put a pin in that. Is that enough work talk? Hopefully that's relevant. Another Slugma. It's not shiny. 3 wins away from the... Oh, the Pika Libre. Nice. Sick. Yeah, it takes a while to get that, but it's still kind of nice that you don't have to hit, like, top rank to get that. Carrie says my phone is dead. Yeah, this game will definitely do that. Oh, nice. Finally, dude. I haven't pulled one of these the entire event. I know it's boosted, but the pink looks so good. I'm trying to sneak across the road, get ourselves the pink goose. And he is a Shundo. No, he's really bad. But third shiny. Well, like, kind of doing okay. Again, nothing rare as hell or anything. Like, they're boosted shinies, but we'll take them. And, a floating flower guy. What is he supposed to be anyways? I think it's a floating flower guy. He's been caught. Marie says, let's go. Yeah, I'm happy to have that. Like, again, I know it's boosted for the event, but I haven't seen one yet. And it's a much better shiny, in my opinion, than the Blue Nose Diglett. Whoa. Yo, that's kind of rare. Can't be shiny, but it's definitely not trash. As I'm saying trash, yo, this is right here. This is impeding my walkway. That's weird. I feel like that just spawned in. I'm like, oh, it's not trash. And then there's literally trash here. You can see the difference right there. They look totally different. It's a sea anemone, but not in the water. Interesting. I don't even know what typing that is. That's how much I care about Glimmet. Rock and poison. Oh. So he's kind of like a Nihilego. Well, I mean, in the typings. It's all a simulation. I think it is, Marissa. They're like, yo, let's put this guy in, like, freezing cold conditions and make him addicted to a game on his phone. And see if he goes insane. So, whoever's running the experiment, we haven't quite reached the insane point yet, but it's coming. It's definitely coming. We're all Sims, says Carrie. I think so. The freaky idea of, like, having an alternate universe where, like, if you do something different in your life, it's a new timeline. That's pretty crazy. I feel like that's something you'd say after, smoking the Chiba, smoking some doobs with your brothers, but no, it really is. For all we know, it could be. And, yeah, alright. Whatever, at least I'm seeing them now, and I have enough to evolve. You're the sim that keeps walking into a wall? What a weird game. I miss the days of when you could get, like, those CD-ROM games in cereal boxes. For anyone who's 13 in here and thinks I'm old as hell, it wasn't that long ago. You could, like, buy cereal, you get a video game with it. It was awesome. Even though the game sucked. That's why time flies on YouTube. The why flies on YouTube. It's a bunch of fun conspiracy videos when you have the time. Dude, I would get freaked out, man. I can't even watch that. I have bad dreams as it is. My dreams are not okay. Monkey, I usually walk. I'm walking right now. There are days that I drive, but trying to play the game on my main phone, read the chat phone, operate a car, it's not very easy or safe to do. So there are times that I will do it for raid days, but for wild hunting, no way. I gotta walk. Yo, what's up, Reese? Mr. Weiss. Yeah, Tin, I saw that. I mean, Spin is always nice. Looking decent. I want to know if that Enamorous can be shiny. I don't think it will be able to for the raid day or whatever, but would be sick. Need to go to court? That doesn't sound good ever. That sounds like it's not fun. Explore 1 kilometer. I'm already like halfway through it, so I think I will. And yo, this street needs to start shoveling, man. This street is so high in snow, which is not too good. Would be sick, but it won't be. Also, what is that Enamorous supposed to be? Is he a turtle? Am I tripping? Like, look at the other version of Enamorous. He looks like a turtle, man. Like one of those like freshwater turtles with like the long beaky noses. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. A turtle? Yeah, he is. Okay, good. I was gonna be like, yo, the turtle raid day. I didn't want you guys to be like, what are you talking about? But yeah, he is a turtle. Carry with a 10. Court for being a sim murderer trapped in sim in the pools. Wait, what? Thank you for the 10. I thought you meant for real life. I literally thought you had to go to court for something in real life. Thank you for the 10 though. Enamorous is disgusting. I don't mind him. He's alright, I guess. Got some weird scaly skin. No one goes swimming with Carrie. Thank you for the 2, and yeah, I thought she was for real. I literally thought she had to go for something for real. I know we're talking about the sim stuff, but it kind of drifted away from my mind. Got the Sableye. It's a Dynamax one here. Yeah, let's do it. Yo, why not? Black Tortoise? Wait, what? I can't even say that word. Yo, Boom! With 5 months says, need luck for Dondozo. Over 51. Wow, keep getting them shinies on stream, though. Man, thanks for the 5 months, man. And I hope you get it. That's rough. That's, I know they're 1 in 64, but those suck to raid that much. Show some love for Boom, though. Thanks for the 5 months, man. Let's hop in on this one. Yeah, this is how high people's snowbanks are beside their house. Like, look at that. That's insane, man. That's some big old snowbanks. Why is everyone calling an Enamorous he? Is it a she? Carry the ladder snatcher, says Reese. Oh my god. His face is yuck, says Marissa. Do you see the Tim sign? I walked by it, I didn't look at it though. I was busy doing Pokemon stuff. Got the Pokemon lore knowledge. I was gonna say, you definitely do. I've never heard that before. Oh, we got me and Marissa in here. Look at Marissa's snazzy suit. I feel like I should throw mine on. I kind of like my level 50 suit though. My avatar would be that guy that hasn't showered in like 8 months, so no one gets too close to him on account of the stank. Curious as I'm dead. Simon says, do you know how many primal raids are needed to get primal Groudon? I forget how much energy you get, man, honestly. I want to say like probably 5 to 6. I think you get about 80 to 100 each time. What do you need for a 400? So yeah, probably between 5 and 6, I would say. Depends if you get lucky or not. It's been a while though, dude. We haven't had primal raids since the wild area. I keep thinking like fusion energy, right? Because that's what we've had for Necrozma and Kyurem, but I actually don't know. 6 to 7? You get 60 to 110 depending on... Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That sounds right. Alright, come on. Be shiny. 659. Yeah, dude, isn't that actually crazy? Like, for anyone who's played the game for a while, it feels like we've raided Primal Groudon like a lot of times. It hasn't been around for over a year. Is actually nuts. Yeah, 2024 wild area. That was fun, man. I didn't go as hard on those as I wanted to because that was the second time that the Origins had been out, right? The Pelka and Dialga. And I was trying to get some hundos with Roar Time. And I did, but I didn't raid the Groudons as much as I wanted to. Have a lucky Shundo. I'm asking how rare it is. Definitely rare. I mean, any Shundo is very rare to get. I have still never got a Schlundo before, a lucky Shundo. I have 2, but they're bottle capped. And from trades, oh man, I probably got like 100 shiny 98s from trades. Yo, Cuber, what's up, man? I'm gonna have to walk the street here. I hate to do it, but the sidewalks are so covered. Yeah, I'm gonna walk the streets. See if we get a Birdito. Macahitas and raids. Okay, now I've seen everything. So excited for the Primal Groudon. Yeah, I posted like a little like community post yesterday with the backgrounds. It's kind of interesting to see. Some people didn't care for the ones I thought they would. To me, they all look pretty good. I really like the gold and silver. I don't know, I feel like it kind of looks like a Game Boy background theme. Which the gold and silver games were on Game Boy, right? Yo, what's up, Harvey? Kamal says, Dan gave me my first lucky Shundo. He told me. Yo, what was it though? Is it a Grookey or something? Man, he told me, or no, Adam told me that Dan gave you a Shundo. He told me the Mon it was too, but I already forgot. Yeah, Tin, I agree. Like, man, all the other ones are sick, but the gold and silver, I was like, that's gonna hit hard with the shadows too. Another limit. Garlic says smash the like button. Definitely drop a like, man. We are freezing our nards off today in pursuit of birds. So definitely drop a like. It is free. Axu. Love Lucky Shade, says Gary. I do in theory. The feeling I get when I go lucky with somebody, my heart kind of drops. I'm like, oh god, this is it. And then usually the feeling I get after the trade is like, oh nice. I got a 13, 14, 14 that I'll never do anything with. That's how she goes. It was a shift tree. Oh, you got Fuecoco. Okay, I was gonna say that sounds right. I knew it was like a Comdaemon, Kamal. I thought it was Grookey for a sec, but are you going to evolve that or keep it as is? Both are sick. I think I'd go with the Skeledirge. Let's see. Ooh, it's raid time. Yeah, let's do that first. Yeah, Groudon Kyogre coming back for the Road to Kalos event. See if I can scamper across the road to do this. Maybe not. We're doing it here, I think. Keep it as is, says Kamal. I respect it. Honestly, I do. Yeah, Rachel. So, I was saying, I told you guys this, I think, on the member stream. But my first forever friend, like, for remote trades will be Rachel in 4 days. So, we got to figure out what I'm going to do. And if Rachel's available that day, we're going to do it on stream. So, like, you guys can see how it works. And it'll be the first time I'm doing it, too. That'll be awesome, man. If one of us gets a Shundo, that's going to be so cool. But yeah, especially if we can manage to do it on stream, then I'll get Rachel to, like, send me a Discord message of what her results are, and we'll show them and stuff. Should be pretty awesome. Marissa's so exciting. Yeah, it's going to be cool. I didn't really rush to be the first to get Forever Friends, because I kind of foreseen them having bugs. And surprise, surprise, it was very bugged, so I think it's fixed by now. Before 4 p.m. Okay, yeah. So, whatever day that falls on, Rachel, we'll do it like whenever I go live. At 3 or whatever, 3:30. I mean, assuming that we don't get, like, destroyed by snow again, but hopefully it's okay. The lucky shiny Wiglet carry. I know when I send you gifts, I always see that. I'm very jealous. The shiny Wiglet is needed. Dude, both get a Shundo Boom would be nuts. I've never seen that. I've had so many people say they've had those double Shundo trades, but it's tough to know who's fibbing or who actually had that, because it is very possible. It's essentially the same shiny raid as like you both get, or lucky raid as you both getting a shiny from a 3-star raid, right? 1 in 64. But still, seems like it never happens. It'll be Monday, says Rachel. And yeah, me too. I went to the beach looking for that when it first came out, and we did a pretty resilient grind there and did not get it. Go with Bronzor? Yeah, this one is the RSVP carry from Marissa's, the one that you were in. The Garlic didn't get in, so I RSVP did. But it is the same one. 1146. I think that's gross. I think that's not very good at all. We got some friendships, some stuff, and some things. This would be cool, man. Drop a like if you haven't already for some shiny luck, and not shiny, alright. Always feels so dumb when you like raid 3 stars like this and then don't get a shiny, because it's just a plain Stantler after. You gotta go through that though. I think the worst grind was like the Drowsies. Remote raiding Shadow Drowsy when you don't get a shiny, you just feel like a certified dummy. Like, what I'm gonna do with this? But eventually it paid off. Yo, Ashley, what's up? Yeah, I hope so. We have like, I think, I don't even know. What, 30 days? 40 days, something like that? Oh, Antonio, nice. That's cool. Hopefully, ooh, dude, another one. Another gremlin boy. So pretty much everything I've got so far has been shiny boosted, which, I mean, discounts him a little bit. But I would still definitely take a shundo of this. Alright, and he is very stinky. 45 days? Yeah, you're probably right. I had a brief look at it last night. I was trying to do like 1,000 things last night though, so would make sense if I messed it up. And I guess a bird and 4 shinies is okay. Like I said, all the shinies have been shiny boosted, so it definitely discounts them a little bit. It's not like we're getting like a shiny Tyranitar or something crazy like that, which again I guess would be boosted. Yeah, Carrie, I feel ya. I have some insane photos on my phone of like how my area looks after snowstorms. It looks like it's like AI. It literally looks like it's fake. Like there's snow that's higher than people's houses. It's wild. Garlic with a 2 says, what is a ghost type's favorite shiny? Boosted. Oh my god. How do I time you out forever? Thank you for the 2. Let me go see if I can time you out for like 6 months. We got 2 checks here. Number 1 is the Timberino and cheese. Number 2 is the, not the old goose, but the young one. So that's nice. Yeah, garlic with the dad joke too. Oh yeah, Carrie, some of the photos. Hold on, let me get another spawn. And I'll show you guys something from my camera roll really quick. It'll blow your freaking minds. Okay, hold on one sec. I take a lot of photos in the day. Alright. So, this is like the top of our roof, which is about 5 feet high. But that's on top of a roof. And that's a and yeah, it's really crazy. Took the shield off, right? But yeah, it's, I mean, everyone always tells me like, yo, we're getting snow, and I feel ya. I mean, snow sucks. It's definitely not like a, yo, my snow's bigger than yours. I just mean, some of the snow we get in Canada, oh my god, it's like it's fake. It's actually wild. Average Minnesota says ditto. Yeah, you guys get a lot of snow too. You know what I'm talking about. Hey, Neptune! Got Saturo in the house too. I was pulling up some snow, man. But good to see ya. But yeah, we get some wild stuff like that. Mr. Metatite, we're coming up on the spot that I got my bird earlier today. Well, we saw him. We didn't catch him, but you know what I mean? Dude, Syed, I'm never trading for Bronzors, because I feel like you'd be right. I feel like if I ever do like a meme lucky trade for a Bronzor, it's a shundo 1,000%. Like 10 million% that'll be a shundo. So I can't do it. Yeah, Ashley, I mean, like, if you're not used to getting snow, it can be devastating getting any snow, because like your city and everyone's not used to it, so I feel ya. But even for us, like even for us knowing we're getting snow every year, it's been kind of devastating. Gonna be 20 in Florida, I'm scared. Yeah, definitely not warm. Not too good. What's your companion that is circling you? Companion. Gyarados? Is a Shadow Shiny Gyarados. Or if you mean the little ring around me is the incense. We have the My Chemical Romance pig, which is cool. And we got Bon Squovy as well. Yo, Shane! What's up, man? Speaking of that, I should extend my daily incense before we run into a bird or some kind of scenario that takes a lot of my time up and I forget. But yeah, our current temperature, well, when I started was minus 26 or minus 27. And as soon as the sun goes down around 5, it's supposed to be like minus 31 with the wind chill. So it's going to be, I mean, it already is. It's pretty crispy out. Snow's only good on Christmas. Yeah, I mean, if I had snow for 1 month of the year, I'd be like, cool. Having it for like half the year is too much, man. You start to think in terms of survival. You don't start to think of like, oh, what am I going to do with my life today? You start to think like, okay, I hope that my roof doesn't collapse. I hope I stay warm enough. I hope my pipes don't freeze. And I hope I don't like injure myself lifting 5 feet of snow today. Which is a crazy mindset to have. But it's kind of what you got to do to live in Canada. There's no other option around it. Come on, give me a bird. Yeah, Saturo, I did. It looks sick, man. It's going to be cool. Do you guys want Dondozo? Probably not, but I want him. I'm going to raid him while he's here. It's gonna be cool. What about people... What do I think about people that spoof? I mean, here's the thing. I'm really not one to, like, harp on people for doing what they want to do. I don't agree with it. I don't trade with any spoofers. I don't, you know, encourage it. But I don't spend my whole life, you know, yelling at them and thinking all negative. People are going to do what they want to do. So I don't support it. I don't think it's something you should do. But again, I'm not one to condemn people on living their life. At the end of the day, if they want to cheat, they're going to do it. I just don't think it's a good idea. Level 5 raids? Haven't seen any legendary raids for a little bit, actually. It's been all 3 stars. I'll have a look after, though. Spoofers are stinky? Yeah, I mean, like I said, I know there's a big community that does it. And if they want to do that, whatever. I'm not going to spend my time, you know, getting all negative and yelling at people over their choices. It's definitely not a good move. I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't trade with anyone who does that. But at the end of the day, I can't control what people do. There's a lot of things people do that I don't agree with. Alright, let's hop on in. Let's do it. Use a remote trade for an Articuno with a background. Wait, which one? I'm trying to think. There was one from the past, right? Is it like the seasonal one from the past? Let me send one of these to Jay. I know, dude, Jay Dukes has a shundo of this. I think he needs XL candies. Heading to work. Says Shane. Shadow Shiny Fish from Clifford. Yeah, I'm walking it right now. It's actually this guy right here. I got it on day 1, and it was not easy. It took ages. But we managed to get it. I mean, I know it's kind of like contradicting saying it took ages but getting it day 1, but I mean, I drove like 4 cities to get it. It was wild. 5 of us going in. Yo, the guy with 14 months. Look at that, 14 months. Haven't been in chat much. Always, I'm always around. Stay warm, BT. Love the streams. And keep up the grind, dude. Thank you so much, man. Oh my god. The guy with 14 months is actually insane. Show some love, man. That's pretty much since channel memberships opened. So thank you so much for the continued support, dude. I hope you've been well. I'll try to stay warm the best I can. Yo, what's up, Clean? Clean's getting ready to see me in LA. He's all excited. Clean said that he wasn't even going to go to LA unless I was going. Even though he lives there. He was going to, like, boycott the event unless I went. That's what he said. His words, not mine. There's an event going on in Japan. Oh, that one. Oh, cool. Dude, that one's really tough to get. I know exactly what you're talking about. I thought you meant, like, the Articuno from, like, the Go Pass from, like, 6 months ago. But you're talking about that one. Yeah, no worries, Harvey. Thanks for hanging out today, man. But here we go. Drop a leg for some shiny luck. We got 1637. That's terrible. Could be shiny. Easy to solo this guy? Yeah, I think so. I mean, especially if you got Shadow Raikus and stuff, you should be rocking and rolling pretty good. Come on. Not the shiny fish. And we airball him too, which is also good. Boycotting every event after LA, says Clean? I find that hard to believe. Also, phew. A Bronzor that's not shiny, thankfully. So yeah, we did see one bird today. We have 4 shinies, but they're all boosted shinies, and the bird did not catch. So we have a little bit of leeway to make up, to make it a nice, successful day. Hey, Syed, see you, man. Thanks for hanging out. I know it's super late for you, so thanks for chilling today, dude, and hopefully see you on the next one. And hopefully I get a nice birdito by then. Mr. Monkey Man. I'm trying to see what the rate is. Oh. You're probably already in this, Clean, I think. You're not. I know you want these, right? Who else wanted this? Carrie, do you just want the Stantlers? I'm trying to think who wants these. I'm not going to join that one, I don't think, because I want to remote other stuff. But those have been kind of tough to find. Yo, Psyduck King, what's up? You saw Shiny Bronzor but didn't catch it just for you. Saturo, you're the best, man. That's what you gotta do. Can't be catching Shiny Bronzors. I literally sacrificed one 2 days ago, and we got a Shiny Bird right after. That is some proof right there you can't catch those. Well, if you do, delete them. Explore 1. Yeah, we'll keep these. Because although it's not the new Mon, these are at least boosted, right? The Young Goose and the Diglett, so we'll keep them. Shouldn't take too long to burn them off. we'll see if we end up getting a bird on the second pass through here. We're already past where I saw the bird in the first time. But that whole back street has a lot of good bird spots. Hey, Luca, what's up, dude? This route always looks so funny. Just cross the road and loop back. Young Goose. Congrats on the shiny Birdito. Thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, like, it's obviously not my first one I've seen or anything, but it's always special to get those. For how often I hunt the birds, you really don't have them shine that much. Even though they're 1 in 20, like, it's still kind of a tough grind to get shiny birds. I wonder what, like, the most shiny birds in the world is. I'm sure it's not me, but I wonder how many is possible to have by now. Even if you're getting, like, really lucky and hunting every day. You have 10 shinies and 2 normal. Dang, that's a ton. But yeah, I wonder, like, what the world record is for shiny birds. Hey, Hunter, what's up, dude? Up here, I used to see, like, coming up on the corner some birds from time to time. That's kind of why this part was included in the loop when I made this route back in the summer. Lucas says, just subscribe. Thanks for the sub, man. Perfect timing, too. We got some insane stuff coming up. Kalos Tour is going to be amazing. I can't wait. And even this weekend, I mean, Calm Day, Dynamax Ho, it's going to be sick. I don't know, Marissa. Maybe not. Like, there's people that have more birds than me, for sure. I have 37 birds. But having that many shinies, and they're not, like, traded to me. Like, the ones that are traded are mirror trades, meaning I already had one to trade to get one back. So, I don't know. I'm curious to know. Also, I'd be curious to know if, like, whoever has the record plays legit or not. Because you could debate. If you could just walk around, you know, from your basement all day long in good bird spots, you could probably get more birds than me. Yeah, Young Goose is a boosted shiny right now. It is indeed. Oh, God. It is getting cold up this way. It's funny how cold all the houses look here, too. All the icicles hanging off them. Sableye. You want a sunburn and bug bites? Yeah, I'd take that right about now. I totally feel ya. Yo, Hunter with a gifted. Goes to Yonks. If you're in the house, Yonks, please say thank you. Dude, Hunter, thanks so much for the gifted. Really appreciate that. Let's see some love for Hunter. Thank you so much, dude. Don't know any legit players have more than 8 to 10. I was gonna say, I think that 17's high, but I don't know if it'd be like world record. I don't know. It's really tough to say. Well, thank you again, Hunter, man. Really appreciate that. Someone's in a poltergeist? Weird. It's at the library, though. It could be like a kid hanging out there. Perhaps. Come on, bird us up. I'm trying to walk as fast as I can to stay warm, but oh man, it's a losing battle. It is like... I'm trying to like describe what it feels like, but it's almost like your body goes into like a state of shock when it's this cold outside. It's constantly just trying to find ways to stay warm. And if you stop for any second, you're just freezing over. You love the library? It's very popular in the city, I will say. That place is busy, whether it's like crazy storm or not. This could be a Didopotamus, if we don't airball him. He was not. Mr. Geodude. And yeah, my whole bird park being snowed over kind of sucks. Like, that probably won't be available to use. I don't even know. Maybe like the start of March. Because all it's going to do is keep snowing from now to then. And it's already like 5-6 feet high. Support your local library. Yeah, there's a ton of people there all the time. Usually like a bunch of old people getting their book reading on. But I like it because of the gyms. They got some gyms there, so it's decent. Libraries for the win. We got the hairless hot dog. 289 is the hundo, right? I want to say. Also, he's almost going to be on 2 hearts pretty soon, I think. Garlic says I'm not old. You're not, but the people that go here are. I definitely have it on pretty good authority that everyone hanging out here is definitely an oldie. An oldie, but a goodie. Slug my balls again, but it's not shiny. If this could be shiny, I would do this raid. But I don't know, man. I can't stomach these. If anyone wants that, I'll hop back in. But I think I've had my fill of those. Get a shiny Alpha Hisuian Zoroark. Oh, in ZA, nice. That's cool, man. I think the shiny's pretty nice, isn't it? Wonder when we'll get that in Go. Diglett. That is a non-blue nose hairless hot dog. The Sluggy again. Man, Slugma's a beautiful shiny. Which it is full odds right now. So I'm not expecting to get one, but it would be nice. And hopefully people let me cross the road up here. This back street is where I got my shiny bird 2 days ago. So passing through a hot spot again. Just up past this stop, pretty much. Mr. Oshawott with the clams on. Is that another one? Weird. One off the Daily Incense, one in the wild. It's very bizarre. Mr. Young Goose. Yo, give me 1 sec. Hold on. It might cut the audio for a sec. I'm not sure, but give me 1 sec. I'm gonna make sure that charge is actually working. I think when I hit the on-off, it usually messes the audio up, but hopefully it's good. Mr. Diglett. 2 checks. Number 1 is a non-blue nose. Number 2 is the Young Goose. Okay. Whatever. We're gonna get a bird up here. I can feel it. But yeah, let me know. Did it go silent when I did that? Because usually if I hit the button on there, it goes like quiet for a sec. Out for a sec, Sis Thrash? Okay. As long as it came back on. It's actually good to know. If there's like a fire truck or something like that, I can hit that and it'll potentially mute it for you guys. Mr. Dunsparce? Getting your hair color. What color? Sableye? Come on. Be a bird. Only birds will do. Yeah, I'm looking forward to 3 weeks. Or not global, but in-person Kalos tour, man. It's going to be sick. I can't wait to be in shorts and actually be comfortable grinding. It has been so long since I've been able to walk freely and not have to get soaking wet feet in minus 20. And the event's going to be great, too. Blonde Susby, says Carrie. Just in time for the LA weather, too. Which hopefully it's good this year. I haven't had a look, but hopefully it's kind of like last year where it's nice and sunny with no rain. I think last year was supposed to rain but didn't or something like that. Definitely rained in New York though. Hamster says blonde's the best. Hunt for me again, says Articuno. I am. This is actually where I got the Articuno a couple days ago. Looks like it came in as a Dunsparce this time. Which is not too good. Nervous for flying again? I really don't like flying either. It's not because, like, I'm scared of, like, the flying part of it. I usually get sat next to, like, psychopaths. Okay, hopefully I don't get run over by this guy. But yeah, usually I get sat next to people, like, that are, like, eating stinky stuff. Or, like, they fall asleep on me. Or, like, they lean on me. I don't know. It's too long to be cooped up with people like that if there's any shenanigans happening. Jan says love flying, really? Meant good luck? Thanks, man. Gonna need some. I did see Articuno today. This wasn't a shiny one. But yeah, I don't know. The short flight to like New York was okay. That was about an hour and a half. And by the time you got up like full ascent, it's time to go down again. Anything more than 5 or 6 hours in a flight, you kind of get like, I don't know. Kind of get over this. Hey, Harvey, have a good day at school, man. Thanks for chilling and hopefully see you on the next one. Flew to Texas recently and it was fine. How long was that? I'm trying to think without exposing where you're from, how long that would take, but probably still be a longish flight too, no? A couple hours? So I found your cousin? Yeah, essentially. We want to see the blue cousin, though. Where's that? Julian Park. Oh, I think that's in Bird Park. I wonder if he's driving. I was going to say, you can't get into Bird Park right now unless he's on the road. Alright, thanks for the sub, man. Welcome in. I'm like falling off a snowbank here. Oh my god. That's high snow. Only once I'm through TSA? Yeah, I don't like that part of it either. When you're flying and have to go through, like, the security and stuff, I had, like, the worst time. I think it was going to LA last year, where you put, like, your laptop in, like, a bin and stuff, and you go through, like, the little scanner. And on the other side, there was, like, a dude trying to take my bin full of stuff. Like, my laptop and, like, wallet and stuff. I'm like, oh, that's not yours. So, yeah, that was kind of sketch, too. 11-hour flight on the way back from Indonesia. Yeah, that's pretty long. I've heard people take, like, sleeping pills and stuff. Maybe would make it better. But for me, man, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. I probably will at some point for travel for Go and stuff. I'm just not too sure how I would actually do it. I'm not much of a sleeping pill guy. I've never taken those before. And Zapdos. Give me the Zapparino right here. That's not a Zapdos. It's one for Dev, the Phantom. You don't need pills, need movies and blankets? I usually watch movies. On the way back from Vancouver for City Safari, I watched the Charlie Sheen documentary, and I was dying laughing. I know it's kind of like a tragic story, but oh man, I was dying laughing. And the guy beside me was probably like, what is he watching? But it was pretty good. I definitely had some yucks along the way. Come on, give me a bird now. Yeah, Dare. It must be the Alolan Zapdos. The rarely seen. I feel like we're going to see at least one more bird. I've walked past the same building here 3 times now, and they're probably like, yo, what's this guy doing? It's too cold to be doing laps. 81%. Okay, Kristen's playing for keeps. 81 is decent. Just missing the biggest excellent throws ever. But as long as we hit the Pokemon in this weather, I don't care. Like, my thumb is, like, full-on just straightened out with no feeling in the tip. So as long as I'm hitting the Mon, I'm happy. There's also a Glimmet under here. Sir? Haha! It's perfect for the little cup. Watch Biondo. One more bird. Long-lost brother, have you seen him? I hope we see him today. Articuno is the bird that, like, debatably I want to see the most of. It's the only bird that I don't have a shundo of yet. Weird, some rock and roll IVs on that one. Finish the route again. Yay, I'm doing routes, it's so fun. How many Glimmets did I get that time? 3? It's actually like a crazy rare thing. Like, in my head, I was kind of thinking that if you're gonna do this many routes, you'd probably, I don't know, at least see like 8 in that time. We don't want that one, hold on. We got 2 10s going in first. Number 1's gonna be the Dreepy. Okay, number 2 is the Tank. Charlie, thanks for the sub, man. I think you want an 8 or 436 for Dreepy. I'm trying to think about the other one. 491, maybe something like that. Gonna check these grunts too. B-Dragon, come on. Number 1 is not a dragon. Number 2 though is. 100% calling it right now. They're both the same? Okay, it's kind of weird. Lucky Loop set up on that side. Alright, we're back to walking again. Man, I had so much fun. The members would know, but the ice fishing stream a few days ago was so much fun, man. Makes me kind of want to do it again soon. And we got 3 7s going in. Let's see what happens with these. Number 1 is the Dino. Number 2 is the Bag On. And last but not least, it's the Young Goose. Frick. Love a Hundo Dino, though. And that one is not it. That is some stinkage. Not very good. Harvey says I'm on the phone. Harvey's back. What's up, man? We got the Cabbage Head. My 3 eggs were 2 shinies and a hundo? Yeah, it sounds like your eggs might have been from a better batch than mine. My eggs were straight stink, man. Mine were the Hoobastank Tour Bus. Okay, let's see if we got 3 from that. Probably not. Actually, we just hatched those 10s, so I can pick up more of them now. Forgot we hatched the 10s. Nice. I guess we'll go with a batch. Let's super these. I said I wasn't going to go too hard on these. We'll keep some cooking on the side, right? I am a man. I have needs. And I need to know what's inside these eggs. That one will be a regular, I guess. Makahita. 438 and 491. There we go. Antonio's the hundo man. He knows. If you have a question about hundos, Antonio just... He's got them. Let's put it that way. Explore, win a raid. Okay, after the next spawn, we'll evolve some stuff. I guess it is kind of nice that Dunsparce to spawn in this event if you still need the 3 segment of the Dunsparce or whatever. I have all 40 shiny Dunsparce, didn't get that. So I still need the shiny one. What about you? The Murky? Dude, a big Fearow. I was like, what is that? That is definitely not a Galarian bird, but he's still a big bird. You need the 3 segment? Yeah. It was boosted for the event that it dropped. That was the time to get it. And I evolved every single Dunsparce that I had. Didn't get lucky on any of them. The Diglett from there. What do you have for us, sir? Psychic, still a pretty good grunt, but I'm not going to do it right now. You found the god Pokemon? Bidoof? Got a shiny Bidoof last week. I feel like the Bidoof hype has really died off. There was a time that people used to actually love that. People like Master Ball and Bidoofs. You got 4 hundo ticket tanks, but not the Dreepy. Dang. I have the opposite, I think. I have a bunch of hundo Dreepies, but not the tank. Imagine you could trade hundos. We could help each other out then, but unfortunately it doesn't work like that. Actually, I wonder if I do. Let's go to the tank. I do have one, okay. Cool. Only one, though. Mr. Sableye. I'm ready to be birded again. Also, there's a research day coming up, it looks like, for Oricorio. It was data mined, I guess. But unfortunately, it's just going to be whatever Oricorio that you have in your region. So it's not like you're going to get all 4 of them. It's going to be the same one you can get now. Still kind of cool, but a little bit stinky. Carablast. What was that even from? Not even sure what that quest was from, actually. Interesting. Yeah, Marissa, I was thinking, like, that would be an amazing research day if you can get all 4. Because I think I'm still missing 2 of them. But now it's kind of like, who cares? I'm still going to do it. Shundo would be awesome. But, like, why? I don't know. Part of me is, like, cool, they're keeping stuff regional, like, locked, so you have to travel to get them, making them more rare to collect them all. The other part of me is, like, it's not going to hurt for 3 hours of one day if you play that day to get one, right? So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm feeling on that. 121 hundos, you're catching up to me. You're going to pass me, man. You're going to be the hundo king soon. What is the Pokemon that would dominate all others? Well, Gyarados, of course. Everybody knows Gyarados is the best. And that is a universally known fact. I'm going to see what Mr. Gruntito has here in a sec, too. What do you got, sir? Or girl? Get ready to be shocked. Let me get one more spawn, then I'm ready to be shocked. I'm still going for Magnemite, man. It's been ages. 11 hundos? Yeah, Marissa, I mean, like, yeah, make regional stuff available for one day if you're available for those 3 hours. Because, like, they do that sometimes, right? Like, a few years ago, they had I think it was called the Fearless Fighters event. And you could get, like, Sock and Throw, Zangoose and Durant. Like, you know what I mean? You could get all of them for just one event. They should do that again. You got 5 hundos? Brennan says was watching the stream the whole time. It's been pretty good so far. I mean, yeah, 4 shinies and a bird is not so bad. I mean, no really headline catches yet, but definitely some good stuff's been caught. Back to looking for birditos. And let's evolve Punchy Rock Guy into a bigger Punchy Rock Guy. Yeah, troops, I don't know when we'll see RCS. Maybe for next Go Fest? Hey, that'll be 10 years. I don't know. It's really tough to say. Yeah, okay, not so bad. We're definitely cooking pretty good today. You'll notice that there's no shiny birds in there, and that's ultimately what I care about the most. But maybe it's coming. A Palmy, that was not worth doing. Spearow is a baby bird Pokemon. He's got that BBE, but it's not big bird energy, it's baby bird energy. Garlic is a Dondozo. Interesting. Grass type is a no. Kind of want to take the side street here again. I've already gone past it, but I can go down this little alley. 2 yellow gremlins. How does my guy fly? Is he just a rock with hands? Yeah, that is kind of interesting. I'm not exactly sure how Geodude does that. He's got this way about him, I don't know. No, okay, I expect birds all the time. Every day, no days off of birds. Unjust otherwise. Gonna watch me at school? Just don't get caught. And if you do get caught, tell your teacher to subscribe, because it's free. And then maybe your teacher will like let you watch in school, that'd be cool. Bro safe from ground type moves? He's really not though. I mean, I know the whole flying thing, but they would wreck him pretty bad. Okay, let's go Z-Sway. Mr. Panpour. Oh my god. It's not even snowing, but like, the snow is blowing off the drifts and stuff. Definitely annoying to walk in. Daily's always done spars. I did see a multi in this little circle here. I don't know, maybe a couple weeks ago. It was the only time ever, though, that we got that. And it's so funny that Macahitas and 1-star raids. Like, who comes up with those? I don't mind when they do, like, you know, Sinisty or kind of rare stuff. But are we seriously going to be raiding Macahitas? Maybe someone is, but I don't recommend it. It's like an avalanche falling off the side of the church here. Network error, that's good. We love those. And bird now. What do we think the next bird is? We have one in the bag that was well, not in the bag, one seen. It's Articuno. I was gonna say Zapdos. I kind of feel like Moltres now. I think I want to change my answer to Multi. I'd rather get one of the other birds now, but I think it's gonna be a Multi. Antonio says Moltres, yeah. I don't know. Akuno? Hey, Rail, what's up, man? I refuse to call you Raleigh. Maybe one of these days. I feel like it's more funny that I call you Rail still. Like a little bit ago, I was like, oh, it's gonna be Zap for sure. My brain has shifted. Restart the game if there's network errors? I probably could restart the game either way. It's been open for a while. After our next Daily Incense spawn, I will. No other hundos in the day. And bird. And bird. Or not bird. It's a Diglett. We started off today with the Daily Incense Diglett, which was cool. Alright, let's go back in. Desmond says Zap, Brennan says Zap. I'd love a shiny Zap. Actually, I think it's not possible because of my weather boost, but I still need a level 1 Zapdos. And I would Master Ball that. Oh. Yo, it is possible. I thought we had wind. Okay, that changes everything. We could. That would be very nice. Marisha with 37%. Restarting the game seemed to make it worse. That network error thing was definitely a lot worse there. One out of 3 was amazing. Wait, my spotlight hour was boosted, was amazing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, always nice when you get that. I mean, depending, right? If something's weather boosted by, like, rain, then it kind of sucks to play in, but 56% from pace, okay. Meh. Jigglypuff. I'm trying to warm up again, but oh my god, it is getting rough. Getting cold in weird places. Places you wouldn't think you'd get cold. Hey, Peyton, what's up? Weird spawn here. Mr. Dusclops, showing off his multiple hands. Are those tassels? I don't know what the back things are. They're not quite hands. They're not quite feet, though. I don't know. Makahita. You get 400k dust. Nice, man. Yeah, I feel like I haven't been grinding dust like as much as I usually do, mainly to do with weather and stuff. A lot of my spotlight hours have been like highways closed and stuff. Where's that? Old-timey. That's not near here, unfortunately. Alright, sounds good, Jan. That's some interesting words. But I think I catch your drift. Thanks for chilling today. Have a good one. We'll see you on the next one. How you doing cold-wise? I was just saying, it's kind of getting to me a little bit. As long as you keep moving, it's okay. But a lot of the areas that I'm walking in are increasingly getting more covered in blowing snow, which is making it tough. Dusclops the mummy? He might be the daddy. You never know. Come on, give me a bird now. A 2-bird day would be pretty nice. This is going to be our 3rd loop through here. Magahita again. Be safe, please. I am trying. Yeah, so many Dunsparce. They could have boosted these. I mean, probably, Ashley. I always gauge it, like, based off the actual daily weather. Changes pretty fast. So this weekend is going to be Dynamax Ho-Oh raid weekend, and then also Calm Day, which a huge shout out to Marissa grabbed me the ticket for the Calm Day. So I know I will be on Saturday and Sunday for sure. Tomorrow I'm not. It depends how much snow we get. Don't get sick, we need you. I mean, knock on wood, I try to stay as healthy as I can. Let's cross here, I think, is the play. Oh my god, so many cars. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, because I want to go down through like the rest of the loop we've been doing, but I have to cross here, which is going to suck to do unless I Frogger it now. Alright, we made it. We're good. Nice lady to let me cross there. Yeah, it's so much like, you take it for granted, but it's so much easier to do these grinds in good weather. When there's no snow on the ground, you can just go wherever you want. You're not worried about like your limbs freezing off and stuff. I try not to focus on it too much, but sometimes like the weather just reminds you that it's there. Yeah, so I haven't decided yet, Antonio, if it's too snowy for me to grind, that I might do like remotes for Ho-Oh from home. So I might. It depends on how bad the storm is tomorrow. I know that like Saturday and Sunday I'll be live in person. But I'm not too sure what I'll do tomorrow yet. I don't think can you put Melmetal in a gym? I never tried that. If you can, though, that's a good question. I don't gym too much in this game. I used to, but not as much anymore. Would be so awesome if you could put legendaries in gyms. Like, I kind of get why you can't. Newer players have a hard time bringing them down or whatever. I don't know. Would be cool, because I get a lot of shiny legendaries that, like, I don't really care to use, and they're not super useful. So, like, gym defending would be the best option if they were allowed. Antonio says, thank you. Yeah, no worries, man. I mean, like, I likely will do them at some point anyways. We'll see, because you guys know Ho is my favorite. Favorite legendary of all time. Would be very cool to get a Shundo the Dynamax one. Melmetal can be in gyms. Yeah, the Blissey is, Blissey's a huge pain. That's what toxic people do, is put Blissey in the gyms. And now we swipe cards for coins. Digital cards anyways. Hope you have good luck with them. Yeah, thanks. I mean, there's a lot of Ho-Oh coming up, right? There's going to be the shadow ones with the background for the road to Kalos. Dynamax tomorrow. I already do have a Shundo, but obviously I'm going to go for it again. I don't know how good it's going to be. I'm assuming it'll probably be like the best flyer that we have right now, but it's not going to replace like G-Max Cinderace, right? I think the G-Max Cinderace is probably still going to be like the king of fire for the foreseeable future anyways. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Rail, I heard that you guys are getting snowed that way. Interestingly enough, we seem to have a decent North Carolina following here in the community, which is cool. Yeah, hopefully you guys don't get hit too hard, because that would suck. Jiggly maxed? You put that in there? Dude, I was going to start putting my Pineco. I have the Shundo Pineco, and he's kind of a big boy. Just so people would be like, yo, why is there a best buddied Pineco in here? I like his little best buddy ribbon too. It's like the teardrop. Pineco's a dangerous animal. You don't want to mess with Pineco. Yo, Wolverine, what's up, man? It will suck in the rankings? I was going to say, I don't think it's going to replace too much for usability. Cinderace to be number 1, yeah. Dude, my Cinderace, it's actually so crazy. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard the story. But I was at the in-person Go Fest in New York and got this hundo, but it kicked me out of the raid. So I didn't see what the hundo was. I clicked back on the spot. I was going to leave it there. We were hopping on a bus. And I clicked back into it and it was a hundo. So very, very nuts that I almost lost that. North Carolina loves BT. I gotta come visit there once. I think I would like it. Hey, thanks for the sub, man. You got a hundo, so not too sure how hard to go in the ho. I feel ya. I mean, for me, it's like I said before, my favorite legendary, I have to go hard in it. And I'm sure a lot of you guys want to do those raids too. I went stupidly hard on Lugia for the Dynamax for no reason. Got some shinies and stuff, but probably shouldn't have went as hard as I did, if I'm being honest. We got fish, says Marissa. Well, color me there. I do like the fish. I debated that too. I mean, I could, there's another spot that I wanted to try ice fishing. So if I get really bad snow tomorrow, it's a potential that I might do like members ice fishing and then do like raids at night or something. I don't know. We'll see. I gotta figure it out. Because, yeah, another spot around that same lake I think would be pretty good to fish at. Don't forget Texas on the U.S. tours. We got fish and heat. Yeah, I mean, Texas seems pretty awesome too. It's on my bucket list to go one day. Man, Niantic needs to sponsor me and start flying me places. Then I go everywhere. But Niantic's like, we don't want to pay for stuff. I guess Niantic has something against handsome guys. I don't know. Go hard, don't go home? Oh my god. So much snow here. Hey, Sammy, what's up? 2 ice fishing streams in 1 week get spoiled? I mean, it's kind of fun. I'm a little bit like, I had fun last time, don't get me wrong. But I feel like I have unfinished business. Because that spot that we went to, I usually catch like a lot of fish. And I only got 1. So I haven't really scratched the itch as far as like fish catching. I want to get a kahuna out of there. Jay's in Texas now? What's he doing there? If you tell me that he went there to fish, I'm gonna fall on the ground right now. But yeah, there's another spot that's like, I used to fish there like in open water season. It's a pretty deep hole, so I kind of want to go try that if I ice fish again. On the same lake too. So I assume that it should have pretty good like cell network and stuff. Probably because you were talking, right, Neptune? Like to scare the fish away? Not really. I've been very loud before fishing and still caught fish. It's just, with ice fishing, it really depends on a lot of things. Like, -20, usually their metabolisms really slow down. So unless you really drag bait in front of their face, they're not really inclined to eat a lot. Went for a Call of Duty tournament, no way. Yeah, so Rail, it was not a very impressive fish, and it was right as like nightfall was hitting. So it was very dark camera work. But like, man, if you go to that member stream and skip like, it took me like a little bit to figure out the camera. But if you skip like an hour into that, I can't believe how scenic it looked actually. You could like see like the snow flying by. For me, I couldn't see anything. I was getting pelted in the face with snow the whole time. But like on the playback, it actually looked kind of cool. I was like, oh man, you can actually see like a lot of the lake and what I'm doing and stuff. Mr. Sableye? Yeah, dude, I mean, I said before, like, you obviously want to catch big fish, but ice fishing is tough. It's not like an uncommon thing to not catch any fish. Because, yeah, -20, not a lot of things are very lively in that weather. Rove says, hey, mate, what's up? We got creations in the house. How you been? You're gonna go to Taiwan for Go Fest, even though LA is closer? That's cool. That'll be fun, man. Yeah, last time, when I was in LA last year, I had people like messaging me on Instagram and Discord, and they're like, yo, bro, send me raids. I'm like, well, it's midnight here. They're like, yeah, but raids are live on Pokegenie. I'm like, yeah, because they're like in the other side of the world. People didn't understand that there was 2 events going on. I was very confused. I'm like, what do you mean there's raids going on? It's midnight. Big marlin fishing tournament every year in June. Yeah, because I guess Carolina would be one of these places lucky enough to get the best of both worlds, right? Salt and freshwater. So here in my part of Canada, there's no ocean access. We only get freshwater fish here. I've actually never been saltwater fishing ever. I think it'd be pretty sick. Alright, Saturo, see you, man. Thanks for chilling. Hopefully see you on the next one, dude. Let's get rid of these. Reason 1 million to go to North Carolina. Gotta convince the government to let me move. Because right now, unless you have like, I've said this before, but some kind of like a skilled job, they don't let you move wherever you want. You have to have like a concrete reason to move places. Yeah, Marissa, that's what I'm saying. Like, because when you go freshwater fishing, you have a ballpark idea of what's possible, right? You're like, I could get this, could get this. You go fishing in the ocean, you could catch anything, literally catch anything. Would be so cool. Just visit for 6 months? I guess you could do that. Blue marlin. I don't even know what that is, but it sounds cool. I'm in. Yo, what's up, Bacon? Haven't popped in for a while. You're good, man. I mean, like, it's kind of been a slower week anyways with weather and stuff, but good to see you, dude. And bird. And that's not a bird. That is a cow. Not even a blue one. How rude is that? Miltank's still bringing all the boys to the yard, though. You ain't telling no one. You guys are making me want to go ice fishing again tomorrow, though, with all this fishing talk. And I just might. We'll see. Yo, it takes a lot out of you, though. Like, standing there in the cold and, like, digging ice holes and stuff. I was a little bit spent when I got home. I had a fun day, but I was definitely a little bit tired. Dominic, what's up, dude? Got the grunt there. I'm gonna check that too. It's got the itch. Dude, Bacon, what? I hope everything's good, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That's it's crazy. I suck at fishing, but I'd be all in for moral support. It is, like, I mean, every now and then you get some really nice stuff ice fishing, and it's cool, and other times you get nothing. I don't know. I used to have a lot of friends that, like, were, like, hardcore into doing it, but they're kind of liabilities. I can't bring them with me because they're, like, I don't know. I'm sure you know what I mean. They get a little bit too invested in the drinking and stuff and just ruin stuff. It's fun, but at the same time, like, you can't have people, like, falling and breaking stuff. Falling through the ice and stuff's no good. Hey, thanks, Bacon. Love your videos, Paul. Hey, thanks, man. I find it's kind of fun. I don't know. I always like to see what you guys respond. The ones that hurt the most are the sub ones. I'm like, hey, did you sub? And there's like 80% that said no. I'm like, why? If you're here anyways, man, come on. People just be trolling sometimes. Gibble says, yippee, you're live. Indeed. Live from frigid Canada. Where the sun is setting. It's supposed to be hitting minus 31 with the wind chill in a little bit. So that'll be interesting. Get rid of this one. Yellow egg there. Could be the whale. Or the catfish, whatever he's supposed to be. Fire type? No. We got the sluggy. Goal today. Birds. I saw one bird. And I've caught 4 shinies. So it's been pretty good. We got the Diglett, a Sableye, Young Goose, and another Sableye. And then we saw Articuno. So it's been a pretty good day so far. But yeah, the main goal would be to catch a bird. That's always the main thing I'm going for. And we're slowly hatching some eggs on the side too. Gonna be ready in 0.2 kilometers. So we'll be hatching them on this little stretch back here. You found a shiny Zappy with no Pokeballs? Oh man, that sucks. That's awful. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. That's, yeah. Horrific Karen's situations, says Rail. With the Homeowners Association. Yeah. You get a shiny Salandit. The wrong one. Oh, the male? I have not hatched the white salamander yet. It has kind of made me want to give up on hatching 12Ks, because I've hatched so many of them. And one of the last shinies I got from there was a Vullaby in 2024. And, like, I do rockets all the time. It's not like I don't hatch them. So my 12k egg luck has been awful. Very bad. Can't evolve, yeah, I feel ya. Still rare, though. I mean, even male Saland is kind of rare. As a shiny, right? Alright, here we go. 4 7Ks going in. Let's see what we got. Number 1's gonna be the Young Goose. Number 2, the Bagon. Number 3, the Tartar Binks. And frick, man. Come on. Bad, 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 and bad. Come on down. If you like bad eggs, you're in the right place. We got Young Bweezy. And also there's the sea anemone guy here. Hey, George and Chris, thanks for the subs, man. I appreciate that. Welcome in. We'll catch this guy, and then I gotta get some more Eggitos. I do have rules about boats and RVs in the driveway? That's crazy. I was a problematic kid. I got my dad in trouble with that kind of stuff when I was a kid. Where, like, I had, like, this, like, kind of junky first car. And then I ended up getting, like, a new car. Oh, not new, but, like, new to me. And I didn't get rid of my other car. So I had, like, a car parked in his side yard and, like, my main car. And his neighbors were, like, so mad. They're like, yo, this guy's got some junky cars laying around. But for me, I was, like, in grade 12. I'm like, yo, I got 2 cars. I'm balling right now. But my dad was like, yo, the neighbors are gonna rage. My god, don't run me over, guy. Jeez. We got some XP, nice. Can I have a bird now, please? Just one birdito would do. 2 cars, 2 phones, look at this guy. I mean, they were not nice cars, but when you're like 17 years old, you feel pretty proud of yourself. Shadow Alolan Marowak today. I was gonna say, I don't think that can be shiny yet, that's the problem. If you evolve a Shadow Cubone, you can get it shiny, but I don't think you can get it from a raid as is. I'm pretty sure you can anyways. Come on, give me a bird. I'm starting to lose feeling in most of my body. They could at least give us a bird. Yeah, Marissa, that's crazy. I mean, people just have like something to say about everything, I guess, right? I feel like, I don't know, I've had neighbors like that too, that randomly will just talk to you like, did you see that so-and-so put this in their yard? I'm like, no, I'm just living my own life. I'm just going into my own house. I don't really care about what they have. But people are crazy, though. Yeah, back here, holy snow, man. Mucho snow Maximicio back here. Mr. Mana. Do we get one more bird or not? I don't know. I was very confident at the beginning of the Daily Incense. It's possible, but I don't know. Rail says, if you got a house on your roof... Wait, car on your roof? You're in the right to keep it there? How would you even do that? Keys is 100 likes, let's go. There we go, we did it. We're almost to the light gold, not really. Which is great these days. Smart car roof parking, the Metatite. I have seen some birds in this corner. I think that was a mustache doggo though, wasn't it? Yeah. Heading home before it gets dark. Roads are still awful. Yeah, be safe, Ashley. That's scary. I mean, like, driving on bad roads, even for 20 minutes, it feels like it's 4 hours long, because it's just stressful, right? So yeah, be safe. I literally drive on icy roads all the time, and I've put my life in danger too many times to count. It's never good. Yeah, Marissa, we can just drive her right up. Just be a snow ramp up there right now. Sluggy is a no. My god, man. It's getting to next level cold. We've reached the next plateau. Growlithe. Could walk onto the roof right now if I climbed a snowbank? Oh, easily, yeah. Yeah, I was saying before, we have like a wood shed beside the house. It's 10 feet tall, and there's snow at least a foot higher than it. Like, there's at least 11 feet of snow there. Which is crazy. Cuckoo bananas. Explore 2, but not an event quest is very rude. We're gonna finish this route for the 3rd time today. Kind of a frosty looking background here. It's like a mix between snow and the normal background. That's weird. And already ran? I had one run today too. Very rude. That's what they do. Yeah, Rail, I actually have. I've seen videos of dogs doing crazy stuff like that. It's been a week since you got out, really? So hungry, says Garlic. Yeah, me as well. I feel like your body goes in like this, like, kind of afterburning mode when you're out in super cold. You probably burn through a lot of your, like, your food in your system, I guess, trying to stay warm and stuff. I don't know how it works. I'm not a scientist. But I feel like that's probably what happens. Like how we do that? Yeah, dude, some dogs can jump so high. The ones that, like, ricochet off walls and stuff, too. I'm always just worried, like, when a dog lands from, like, jumping that high, they're gonna hurt their, like, legs or whatever. Hot dogs to know. Got the wee-woos coming. Yo, let me see if I push this charger, if it'll mute this. One sec. Because it's gonna be super loud for you guys. Unless he turns. Oh, he turned, we're good. I was gonna try to mute that, because, yeah, there's a lot of them coming. Yeah, lunch, I don't know about you guys, but Snickers is not a good candy bar for me. I know their whole thing is like, you're not yourself when you're hungry, but I don't know if I want to eat those either. They're not too good. I'm gonna go up, I have one more trick up my sleeve. We're gonna go up here and turn right down one of these side streets. It's another street that I've seen mucho birds in the past. And if not, then I don't know. That should get us there though. Snickers is mid, says Kristen. Yeah, at best. Like best case scenario, mid. Oh, dude, Neptune, I haven't had that for a while, but... Underworld, how you doing, man? Karis as well, what's up? Yeah, so this street here, pretty much beside that, is where I want to go try. I actually got 2 shiny birds there in the past. And we haven't been down there today because I've been following routes. So I didn't renew the route this time, so we can break off from that. Oh, Henry looks like what, says Pizza Place Lady? It kind of does, yeah. I feel you with those crumbly edges on it. You're super hungry and someone hands you that? Yeah, I mean, I would take almost any other candy bar than that. I don't really eat a whole ton of candy bars, but I'm definitely not buying a Snickers. Interesting name for it, though. Like, what should we call our candy bar? We'll call it Snickers. People will love that. Very odd name. It does look like a turd. Milky Way chocolate's way better. I was surprised, man, like, as a Canadian, going into the convenience stores, like the gas stations, in the States, at the selection of candy and, like, Pepsis and stuff, was wild. I went in there and there was Pepsis that I've never even imagined would exist, and Coke flavors and stuff. But finding water was, like, insanely tough. The Bueno ones are your favorite. Not a huge fan of those. Wonder if that can still be Gligar. Hold on, let me check. Hey, Treya says, I hate Almond Joys or anything coconut. Me too. 100%. Yeah, coconut's not the play. Sandshrew, nah. Speaking of Pepsi options, I have a vanilla cherry Pepsi I'm drinking right now. I don't know if I'd like that. I don't know, dude. Like, the guy looked at me when I was in LA last year. I was trying to get a case of water bottles, because, like, I drink a ton of water. Like, that's, like, kind of my drink. And I went in there and I'm like, yo, do you guys have water? And they had, like, yeah, blue Pepsi and, like, crazy flavors of Pepsi stacked, like, ceiling high. And the guy's like, no, we don't do that. Like, looked at me like I was, like, a dummy for asking for water. I'm like, dude, you literally have Skittles flavored Coke. You don't have water in here? It was wild, man. It was cuckoo bananas. And this guy's looking at me like, yo, this foreigner over here is looking for water. I felt like Borat asking for water. Had maple Pepsi? That'd be awful, man. I don't think that should exist. That sounds so bad. Dirty Dr. Pepper? Yo, what makes it dirty, though? Oh, another one! The pink boy! We'll bonk him on his head. Another boosted shiny. Dude, everything's been boosted today. It's better than nothing. We'll take it. But literally everything has been boosted. Yeah, it's okay. Marissa says diabetes. You definitely win the Diabetes Award going to the States, going to America. But yeah, finding water was crazy. It was like the hardest thing in my life to find a case of bottled water. So hopefully I can find it this time. Dare say I plead the fifth as an American. I had a great time there. I don't know. Finding anything remotely healthy was rough. Or the guy at Dunkin' Donuts in New York was still crazy. It's 5 in the morning. I'm like, yo, can I get a black coffee? And he says nothing. He groans and turns around. And then he comes back with an iced coffee. And I'm like, oh yeah, sorry bud, like, I just wanted to have like a regular black coffee. He's like, well, can you drink this? I'm like, no, I wanted the one that I said with the words that came out of my mouth into your ears. And like, he looked at me like I was being difficult because he just tried to give me some random iced coffee. I'm like, and he's like shaking his head when he turned around. I was like, oh, okay, I don't know. Yeah, Rail, that's what I mean. It's like you're doing more work to not make it how I'm asking. It was wild. They also had a promotion on while I was there. It was like free donut day. And me and Nate were kind of like joking that like you could just keep going in like an hour apart and like getting your free donut. I did it like 3 times that day. And then they started being not so fresh, so I didn't go back in. But full on scamming the donuts. This guy is a 694, okay. Dude, Rail, I know, you're telling me. I was flabbergasted at the situation. It was wild. This one's gonna be really bad, I think. It's an XL. Actually, it's one of our better ones because it's from research. If you ever come to North Carolina, you'll see the Southern hospitality can be much better depending on, yeah, I was gonna say, places like that would probably be a lot more welcoming. He groaned that your order was too easy. I guess so. It was crazy, like, and then just him being like, yo, well, can you drink this? I'm like, I mean, I'd rather not. I'd rather just get the thing that I asked for, if that's cool. It was crazy. I was having a laugh. Anyone who drinks, a lot of coffee, you'd know you kind of want to get what you're asking for, not just take some random thing. I think what happened is someone bailed on that order. Like, someone ordered that and then, like, it was like a DoorDash guy or something that didn't pick it up, and then he was trying to give it to me. I don't know. It was very strange. But I will say Dunkin' was decent. It's very reminiscent of, like, what Tim Hortons is like here. They're very comparable. It's not the greatest thing you've ever had, and it's not bad. Like, between good and garbage is Dunkin'. And same with Tim Hortons. Like, they're very, very similar. Here we go, 7K going in. It is the Bagu beef. 633. That's very bad. I don't know why I thought that would be good, but it's not good. Upon further examination. Florida's the worst state to drive in? LA was pretty wild, too. I didn't drive, but from what I saw, like, Wolverine was driving, and people were pretty crazy. For a lot of it anyways. Northern Virginia's brutal. There's so much of the states that I haven't seen, man. One day. So many, like, different biomes within the states. Incubate a few of these guys. I'm not going super hard on these eggs, just a little bit. LA is awful during the rush hours. Yeah, so dude, I got there, I would say like 4 p.m. from LAX. I was going, I think it was 8 miles to my hotel, and it was over an hour and a half, and it got to the point where I wasn't even moving for like 10 minutes. So I just told the dude, like, yo, you can let me out here, I'll just walk. I walked with like my suitcases and stuff. It was insane. I think it was $125 taxi ride for 8 miles, and it took like over an hour and a half. It's actually insane. So yeah, they get some like wildly bad traffic. Yeah, Marissa, there really is. Like, it's kind of like a bunch of countries put into one, kind of. When you look at it that way, like, look at how different, obviously the extremes of like what Alaska would be to Florida, but there's so many things in between that too. I'd love to see all the states one day. Some would say you're going soft boiled on the eggs as lunch. I mean lunch, be honest. Are you all in on these eggs? Are these 7Ks doing it for you? Like, they're okay. But really, like, you're looking at the Diglett and the Young Goose. Shiny boosted, the rest are full-ons. If they made everything in here boosted, these eggs would be great. Because obviously Dino's kind of a rare shiny, Larvitar, Bagon, all in calm days, but they're still, you know, pseudo-dragons and stuff. But them being full odds, why bother? Unless you get real lucky. Pokemon Card Boy, what's up, man? 8 lanes, actually? Yeah, that's stressful. We have, like, I'm sure you guys have maybe heard of it, but we have the 401 here, and I'm pretty sure it's rated, in parts of it, the most dangerous highway in North America. At parts of the 401, it's like 16 lanes. So I don't know if you guys hear any of the Canadian stuff up there, but apparently it's all in North America, like the most dangerous. How many shinies do I have? Less than I did yesterday. I transferred some, but we have 5,688. Coming up on the 6K mark. Let's see what he has for us. What do you have, sir? Don't tangle with us. Okay, I won't then. I was gonna tangle with him, but he asked me not to, so I'll leave him be. The I-4 in Florida is also on that list. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sure there's a lot of bad ones. Some of those things stress me. I mean, I watched like a YouTube video a long time ago, and it was like a list of all the world's most dangerous highways. Some of the ones overseas look like they're fake. There's like 80 lanes of traffic, and people are just like driving through like a minefield. It was nuts, man. What counters for Dynamax Ho-Oh? Gigalith would be good. Rock is going to be your best friend, but if you don't have that, of course, water would be pretty good too. If you have like a G-Max Inteleon or something, it'd be pretty good as well. Yeah, I'm not sure if it was China that had it, but it was somewhere overseas. Had like this insanely busy highway. Like, it looked fake. It honestly looked fake. Daily Incense is going to run out. Let's tack on another baby amount so I can go down the street again. So Saturday and Sunday for the Ho-Ohs. I'm excited that we'll get the opportunity to get some primal energy. Yeah, Drea, that's actually looking like it's going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to it. Also, Terminal, what's up, man? Yeah, I was going to say, is that the section between Windsor and London? There's like one part of it that's like super famous for being like real dangerous. The 401 is the highway that I have to take when I travel for like Pokemon events to get through the airport. And it is like, you get on there and you're instantly stressed out. It's all just massive trucks driving like 130 and horns blaring and stuff. It's insane. You get to the airport and your nerves are just shot. You're ready to drink like 1,000 beers to calm down. Get rid of these guys. Worst accident in Canadian history. 8 deaths and 45 injured? That's insane. I would not have guessed that. Smelly got the shiny Mew. Nice. Dude, I wish that research would come back. What are the odds for a shiny? Well, most stuff in the wild, if you mean like just what I'm doing right now, or full odds, 1 in 512. There are some like perma-boosted stuff like Sableye that I think are like a 1 in 64. If you mean for Ho-Oh on the weekend, it'll be 1 in 20. Rarest Pokemon you got in the wild is a Shiny Galarian Moltres. Nice. That is the best bird. He is the best bird around. Let's just have a look. I don't pay this guy enough attention, man. Look at Mr. Multi-Grinds here. An absolute beauty. And his best friend, Zappy. But they're missing a key piece. They're missing the shiny Kuno. I have this, not shiny. The 96 Kuno. But I actually believe that Articuno gets the biggest CP. So I'd love to have this Shundo one of these days. Maybe from a lucky trade coming up soon, never know. See if I can scamper onto this side of the road. Yeah, there's only certain places in the city that are like even open to walk, so I'm revisiting a lot of the places we've already been today, but unfortunately there's like not much to pick from. Most of it is like knee to waist high snow. Ruzgar, what's up, man? How do I catch them easily? What do you mean? For like the Ho-Ohs? If you do have the Kyurem Adventure effect, that'll be your best friend. If you're talking about like quick catching, what I'm doing right now with the Wild Mons, it's a totally different technique. But Golden Raspberries too, like that's gonna be essential for catching any legendary. Hello brother, have a nice day, hope you catch the bird. Thanks man! Hope you have a good day too. We saw one bird today, but we didn't catch him. He decided to run away ever so rudely. Master Ball, you could. I mean, you could. For me, the only Master Ball bird I'll be doing from here on out would be a level 1 Zapdos. So if we look here, I have the level 1 Moltres, the level 1 Kuno, but I don't have the level 1 Zapdos, and I really want to have a level 1 set of birds. So unless I can get one traded to me, I'll probably Master Ball the next one I see, I think. Mr. Wingy. Really Rail. I hope you get one soon, man. I mean, kind of nice they give us another Master Ball for hitting level 70. So if you really wanted to, you could just bite the bullet and get one then. Or you could get one from the road to Kalos coming up. Yo, Carl with the 20. How dare the Shiny Bird not show up? Dude, thanks for the 20. If you guys didn't see, Carl with the hundo bomb to start the day. Literally before the stream even started. But man, thank you for the 20. Honestly, that helps out so much with the day-to-day on the channel. I really hope you know how much I appreciate that. Respect to Carl, dude, 100%. Like, honestly, for me, anything that the channel makes goes back into the channel being able to run. So that's like the main excitement for me, is just knowing we'll be able to do, you know, more raids and more events and more whatever. So, big thank you, Carl, man. That is crazy. Trade a shiny Articuno for a Litten? I mean, Litten's a calm day shiny. I feel like I'm ripping you off. You don't have the snow background? I have it because we have snow here. We have, like, in real life snow here. I'll show you, actually, I guess. Let me cross the road here. But yeah, there is snow that is, like, look at this. That's, like, for reference, it's pretty much as tall as that building is. Like, we have a lot of snow here. It's cuckoo bananas. You're jealous of the snow? Yeah, I mean, careful what you wish for. Snow is awful. Snow dominates my life these days, whether I like it or not. The Slugma. Next to another Slugma. Fancy seeing him here. We're gonna do the Dondozo, I think, after 2. You know how much energy we get from one raid for Kyogre and Groudon? I think between 60 and 110. 60 and 120 maybe. It's been a while, but it depends how fast you bring them down. And I think that's generally the range. So if it's 400 to a Mega Evolved, probably gonna have to do, what, 5 or 6 raids conservatively if you get some unlucky RNG. Or you take them down slow, rather. Wonder if I can cross over here. Maybe. I'm gonna have to keep walking. Dude, these roads are so busy, man. Yeah, Terminal, we have insane snow, as you know. I know it sounds obvious, but it is approaching, well, it's a little after 5, so it's over minus 30 now. It said by 5 or 5:30 it was gonna be minus 31. And when I started today, it was minus 26 or 27. My fingers have been numb for a while now, you could say. Let me see if I can... Dude, I literally can't even cross the road. There's so many people here. That's so annoying. Let me extend the daily for a tiny bit if we can. Let's just do that. Hopefully we got it in time. Because I'm still trying to cross the road here. There's just a gazillion cars going by. I'm gonna do the Dondozo. Yeah, 23 minutes, we're good. 94 Lucky Kuno is good. Definitely pretty nice. Gary's hungry, man. Look at this guy. Yeah, Ashley, I mean, I feel like everyone always tells me, like, yo, you're so lucky you have snow, and I wish I had snow, and then they get snow, and they're like, yo, I'm done with this. Snow is insane. It's like, literally, I have to take, like, an inventory before I leave my house to make sure, like, I'm gonna survive doing what I'm doing. And I'm not even exaggerating. Because otherwise, you get frostbite very easily, and it's happened to me a lot of times. And pretty much when you get frostbite, it can cause, like, permanent nerve damage where, like, your fingers don't work as good as they used to. Yeah, dude, Terminal, I totally understand. I mean, like, that's another crazy thing, too. When you get stuck in places because of snow, it's a really wild sensation. Yo, look at this. Like, you could climb this snowbank here and jump onto that. That's a full-size, like, awning. That's crazy. But yeah, like, getting a stuck place because snow is, like, a weird thing for your head. Fingers don't fing in Frostbite. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like, if you get normal snow, it's one thing. If you get snow like I do, it's a problem. It's definitely a problem. Like, they're running out of places in the city to put it. Like, they're having to truck, like, truckloads of snow out of the city in some places. Because it's that bad. Let's do the Dondozo, though, quickly. Just for fun, because I feel like it. After the next spawn and the hairy hot dog here. Miniature Mount Everest? Yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. My dog loves it, though. I put my dog outside in the snow at night, and she's just, like, eating mouthfuls of snow. Dude, I have no raid passes? I gotta buy coins, too. Oh my god, we're in shambles. That's fine. Yeah, my dog will just roll around and bite the snow. She's the #1 fan. I'm, like, all stressed out trying to shovel it, and she's like, yeah, we got snow! So at least somebody likes it. It makes me happy to see her happy. Which Kieran Fusion do you think is the best? Honestly, I think I use my black one a little bit more, Drea, but it's up to you. The white one is technically the better ice type. So it depends on what you value the most. Has a truck that will melt snow, filter, and drop it in the sewer system. Really? I wonder, like... I wonder how efficient that actually is, though, like, for big amounts of snow, you know? Got one for rail. I think that J Dukes wants these too. I don't know if he's around, but I'll already sent him one. We're good. Nice. Uncle Boar, what's up, Irish? Good to see you, man. How you been? All right, here we go. 4 of us going in on the whale or the catfish. He's more of a catfish, right? He's Catfish Billy. You want my bird? You have to be local to trade, but I appreciate the offer either way. I don't really trade for birds usually unless I do like mirror trades. So like if I have like a shiny bird and I want a shiny bird, I'll do lucky trades. But I don't straight up trade for birds usually. The shiny Teddy Ursa, nice. Dude, the Teddy's a cool one. I want the shiny Shadow Teddy so bad. I want that to come back to 1-star raids. But on this guy, we're looking for, I think it's like a 17-12, right? Low 17s for the hundo. But here we go. If you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck. Let's see what we got with the Z-Sky. This one is $16.99. Okay, that's kind of up there. There we go, some stuff and some things. Got the winter raid done too, which is also great. Come on, do it! Frick, in the snow? Would've looked so nice. Winter raid gives us the Timberino again. Forget what the hundo is, in the 50s? 60s maybe? Yeah, higher than that then. They have 35 of those trucks? That's crazy. Yeah, I guess New York couldn't really have like too many like snow plows around. They don't have room for anything there. The hundo Salamence? I have a Shundo Salamence. I never pay him any love, and I should. Look at my Shundos here. Look at how crazy this is, too. It's a Shundo from a trade that's not lucky. Which is even more crazy. It was just a random trade that turned into a Shundo. And I never give this guy any love. I should. He's sick. He has a Mega. But I literally forget that I own him all the time. Right after that, I got a shiny Diglett from an egg. Nice. There you go, Carl. The blue nose. I like the shiny Diglett. He's kind of fun. That's sweet. Yeah, so I don't have any Schlundos at all. Like, I do that are bottle capped. But as is, like, you can see there's 2. This guy here has been bottle capped, so not technically a Schlundo. Same thing with him. I've never actually got one as is.
You went in later, would you?
I don't have one, man. Sorry. Got that Diglett as well. It's already your bestie? Yeah, you got a bestie all the Shundos for sure. The Shundonius Maximuses. Oh my god, it's getting cold. I'm going to extend this one more time. We're going to walk to the Space Duck. But man, it is getting freezing cold here. Like, minus 31 is pretty much no joke. I just got it in the nick of time, it looks like. Never gotten a Shundo. Keep trying, it'll happen. Honestly, if you keep playing and play the game hard, you will get a Shundo one day. It seems like it'll never happen, but it will. Oh god. anywhere with wind around here, I wish there was like a way that like I could properly explain how cold it is here. I get like an alert on my phone every day being like telling me not to travel unless it's like essential and like all the dangers of frostbite and stuff. But here we are doing our thing. 22 minutes left on Cresselia. Me and Jay randomly swapped it the other day. Gave me a shiny 98 Snorlax. Not lucky. Dang. That's crazy. Weirdly enough, like 3 or 4 of Garlic Shundos came from trading where they weren't lucky trades. So crazy. A couple on stream too. The one stream that I did like the face cam streams, I traded her a random Tangela and it turned into a Shundo. And that was actually sick. Troops, I don't know. I don't know if I can take credit for that, but I'm happy you got one, man. 2 Elikids, both traded from Raj. 1 lucky one, both Hundos. That's the math? That's crazy, yeah. You never know. And like, you could do a gazillion lucky trades like I've done, which are technically 1 in 64 and never hit them. Or you could hit on like the crazy high math ones. Yeah, that's crazy. Dude, what? Yo, Carl, you gotta... Hold on, I was crossing the road. Did Carl get a Shundo Diglett? Am I seeing that right, Carl? Dude, Carl got a Shundo Raikou a few days ago, too. That's actually crazy if you hatched a Shundo Diglett. I think I was crossing the road, I just scrolled up. I have to know now, Carl. The Shundo Blue Nose would be hilarious. Oh my god, the snow up this way? Not hilarious. Not cool. What about you? Mr. Makihita? He's doing the Makihita dance. I cannot wait to feel my fingers and face again. One of these days. Go play the lottery, well deserved. I was gonna say, Carl's the man. I like that Carl's getting some good RNG, man. Good things happen to good people. Hey McCoy, what's up? Dude, Carl, that's so wild. So here's another thing. I've never hatched a Shundo ever. I haven't hatched that many eggs. Like all in all, compared to a lot of people, 13,000. Still a lot of eggs, right? But still, I've never hatched a Shundo. I think it would be very cool to have a Shundo with like the little tag saying it came from an egg eat though. Because like when you hatch a Pokemon, obviously if you scroll down, hatch, you go to the bottom, you can see like the egg it came from and stuff. So that'd be cool. Can the light change here, please? Come on, light. How's your day? It's been good. Lots of shinies, actually. I think we have 5 on the day and a bird. They've all been boosted, though. I mean, it's a lot of the same. We got a hairless hot dog with a blue nose. We got the golden gremlin, young goose, another golden gremlin, and then another young goose. So, it's been good. Want to try to get myself a space duck before my time is up on the Earth. You got it from the 7K egg. Yeah, I was going to say. Because those are shiny boosted in there right now. That's crazy you hatched a Shundo, man. Are you going to evolve it or keep it as the hairless hot dog? I don't know what I would do with a Diglett. Because Doug Trio is pretty cool too. I don't know. Doug Trio in the main series games, like when I play Pokemon Blue, he's a menace. He's a beast in those games. I'm going to extend this one more time so we can pop in the raid here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, if you want to hop in on the space duck, let me know. Actually, let me get one more spawn. It makes sense to get one more. Oh, there's an animal hospital next to here. I'm just like perving in through the windows looking to see if I can see any doggies in there. Looks like no doggies. I'm gonna do this too. Let's do this guy first and then we'll do the space duck. Oh, there is a doggy in there. He's the doggy in the window with the wiggly tail. Let's just go in there and ask if I can just pet all the doggies. First shiny was a shiny Pichu hatched from an egg. Get a shiny Shadow Ho-Oh as well. Dang, nice. Dude, I love the Ho-Oh. Evolve it because I can call it the Tri-Glizzy? Oh my god, Carl. Yeah, it is a pack of hot dogs. They're all like noodling around together too. If you watch Doug Trio for like 5 minutes, you get tired. They're just all bouncing around, rubbing on each other. Alright, rock and roll us here. He's ready to give us a Shundo. We got a 96 today, which, I mean, obviously is not too great, but for Dynamax, it's kind of special. We'll take for now. Dream was always to work at a vet hospital. I mean, I would love to work around animals, but I couldn't do, like, the sad stuff. I just love animals too much, man. I would, like, break down having to deal with the bad stuff. Marissa says, Garlic, you're hired. Okay. The one-eyed rock is down. What even is Roggenrola? I don't know. Should I purify my Shadow Lugia to make it a Shundo? I would. Come on. Not shiny 665. Yikes, Reno and G's. Alright, Mr. Duck. Actually, let me check these first. Sableye a no, and the Slugmaballs is also a no. Lunch says it's a butthole. I know someone who loves that word. Dude, I literally gotta buy passes. Do I have any research with a pass? Why am I passless in Seattle right now? Let me buy a pass. Dude, I gotta literally buy coins. Hold on. I was trying to like get through today and then buy them after. We're gonna have to shield and buy coins. One sec. I haven't been out of raid passes in ages. I usually wait until like they go on sale. But we're gonna have to because the Space Duck is here. And if I don't do the Space Duck, I'm gonna be wondering if you could have been a Shundo. You know what I mean? I don't want to know what could have been. Alright, see you later, money. Hey, D7, thanks for the sub, man. Yeah, I did get those once, Terminal. I think I grabbed everything that wasn't a Pokemon out of there. Okay, I should have monies now. I think. Put the shield off. Alright, we have dollars. Do I have any raid pass boxes? That one sucks. Okay, it looks like the 3-pack it is then. Whatever. Better than nothing. I gotta get a raid pass box ASAP. With all the raids coming up, we need to get a good deal. Yeah, that's crazy. I guess, like, it makes sense, though. I haven't bought raid passes for ages, and, like, they eventually run out. Can't last forever. Well, let's get my Gary in here. And I suppose the beginning of the team, let's get all of our Ghost Malones in the front. All of our ghosty boys. Oh, yeah. Just an army. I'll help since you went through all the troubles, says Marissa. Oh, it's all good. I mean, I had to buy coins for this weekend anyways. Not like I was, like, boycotting buying them. I just didn't want to have to, like, do it on stream. It always sucks. You know what Final Fantasy is? I do. Or me not being here when the encounter occurs, says Rail. Alright, 6 of 9. Let's go. Shundo Sableye for Harsh. Really? Dude, lots of Shundos being had today. My chat phone is, like, struggling, man. My chat phone cannot wait to go to LA. When I scroll on my chat phone, it gets blurry. Like, that's crazy. My phone's literally getting blurry from being too cold. He's like, help! Put me in sunshine, please! Marissa sending some shiny luck. What do we got? Nightbot's thinking about it for a while. 94? Oh my god. Okay, I think this one shines, or we have to delete a shiny. High stakes gambling. It's a 1 in 20 to be shiny. And if it doesn't shine, we are sacrificing a shiny from the loser category. I'll spin the wheel again, we did yesterday. Rich says, Okur. Pretty good. Ashley's home, nice. Glad to hear that. Second Shundo is a Roggenrola. Dude, Roggenrola Dynamax Shundo's crazy. That's cuckoo bananas right there. But big stakes here. We get a shiny, or I delete a shiny. We'll pull up the wheel again. There's still some good stuff in that loser category. There's still the Kyogre in there. There's still, I think, Kyurem, Necrozma, a few things. Any shiny Galarian Birds this week, says Jenna. Yeah, actually I did get one. I got a shiny bird on Monday or Tuesday. If you go to my last shorts, 2 shorts ago was my bird. But here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. We have 1533, exactly 100 off the hundo. Cliff is mad. I'm mad too, Cliff. Give me a stinky IV like that. A 1 in 20 shot to save my shiny, or it's gone. The moment of truth. Come on. Oh, okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm a man of my word. We'll delete a shiny. Give me a second, though, to run out the Daily Incense, and then we're going to delete a shiny from the loser category. We did that yesterday. There's some good stuff in here. If we go filter by CP, Kyogre, Lugia, there's enough decent stuff. One of them is gonna go, I guess. Terminal got the shiny. Nice. 1597, probably, maybe close to purifiable. Hey, Apollo, what's up, dude? Iris has to transfer one, too. Yo, these snow mountains are insane. Like, okay, let me put my phone at, like, head height for you guys. I'm 6 feet, right? These are just everywhere. Like, that's gotta be, I don't even know, 11 or 12 foot snowbanks just casually all over the place. Austin says, what's the plan for today? We've been looking for birds. I saw one bird, caught 5 shinies. It's been pretty good. But I gotta delete a shiny in a sec, which is annoying. Let me do this so I don't pull up like an ad. Gotta pull up that wheel again. We have 30 in there, right? I think that was what we did. Okay, I think that'll suffice. This is a different wheel. Let me get the spawn first and we're gonna spin the wheel. Build a giant snow fort? The 6-year-old me wants to do that pretty bad. Fletch. 15, 15, 12. Oh my god, that sucks. I mean, it's good, but it's so close. Alright, we're gonna spin the wheel. Yo, ad, get out of here. How do I spin? Do I hit this? This is a different wheel. Okay, looks like number 7? Oh god, what's that gonna be? Go to the loser category. It's a Salamence. It's okay, but goodbye, sweet prince. Not even an XL candy, so rude. Yeah, not lucky number 7 today. The high numbers would have been, or like the low numbers would have been worse though. 1 through 4 would have hurt pretty bad. Daily Incense has concluded. 1 bird. Not so bad, I guess. Another one bites the dust indeed. But yeah, kind of successful today. I mean, like, we got, I don't think we got any more hundos, did we? No hundos, but 5 shinies and a bird. All these guys, they're all boosted, but still kind of fun. But yeah, it's more than minus 30, and I'm starting to lose feeling everywhere, so I'm going to wrap for the day, guys. Thanks for chilling, man. This is a lot of fun. We got some big streams coming up on the weekend. The Calm Day, and then, of course, Dynamax Ho-Oh. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you know when I go live and stuff like that. But big thank you for watching, guys. Have a fantastic night, and I will see you on the next one.